shut the door if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, we will probably once we get started. Keep the air moving for now.
Yeah, if you don't want to listen to us, then
You don't want to listen.
Feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other, beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or straight nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
College of Science, and welcome to Frank Burton Field, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. This broadcast is brought to you by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. What's so funny?
I'm just laughing at myself here.
All right.
The people will understand.
You're brand new?
But you won't understand.
All
so.
right.
But
Well, welcome again, everybody. And again, this broadcast brought to you by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. I'm Joe Schreiner, the man behind the curtain, and producing tonight's show is none other than the legendary Brian Watson. B-Dub,
You got that stuff from Noel, didn't you?
I did. I like that term.
Yeah, I know.
We've got another legend we got down on the field. We'll be talking to him here in a little bit.
We better start paying him a little bit more.
We might have to. Also, we got Chad Affield on one camera, and we got Adam Schreiner on the other camera. And welcome everybody to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. B-Dub, we got a good one going here. New turf, we'll talk about that later here in the pregame show. But you can see we got new turf, and it's a new season for everybody, so everybody's getting ready to go.
Yeah, they're getting ready to go, and I think everybody's excited to kind of play on this new turf and things like that.
Yep.
And it's the start of a new football season, so both of these teams playing their first game, and I think both of them ready to get after here, ready to hit somebody other than their teammate, I think.
Well, I think that's one of the things that Coach Nelson from Jamestown had said, too, to Mike McCall earlier, that he said that he's looking forward to getting out there and popping somebody else instead of their own team. So we're going to take a second here. We're going to interview head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies. We will interview Coach Nelson here at halftime, but right now we're going to interview head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies. That's Wade Gilbertson, down with Mike McCall on the sidelines. Take her away, Mike.
Mike, can you hear us? Oh, I gotta push a button here. How about now, Mike?
Okay, can you hear me?
There we go.
Good to
All
go.
right, thanks a lot, guys. Coach Gilbertson here. You know, you've had 3 weeks of practice. How you feeling about hitting somebody in a different colored uniform?
I feel like it's about time. The kids have had some good practices over the last number of weeks, and they're hungry to get out and have the speed of the game change a little bit. We're tired of going against our same guys, tired of going against our scout, and we want to play at the varsity level a little bit.
So, you know, you got some people in some different key roles and stuff this year, and I know during the week you said you're comfortable with what you got, but what do the Huskies need to do to try and get a win here tonight?
Well, not to sound too awful boring, but we obviously can't give them the ball back. We have to take care of the football. We have to have more explosive plays than them, and we're going to have to make adjustments real quick to the scheme that they show. Hard to tell what a team's going to do. They got 2 new coordinators over there, and the scheme might have changed. So we're going to have to make those adjustments really, really quickly if they're not doing what we thought they were going to do from film study over the course of the summer. And then, of course, you know what, just plain and simple, let's play harder and for longer than them, and we'll have a smile on our face at the end of the night.
Well, good luck, Coach. Go get them.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll talk to Mike McCall in a little while, and we'll be back with him for some more pregame show. We'll talk about the turf down there, and as you can see, it's a brand new turf down there. And again, we're going to just take another short break here, folks, and we'll be back with more of the Yield Advantage pregame show right after these messages.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome to the City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton, your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, it's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. Play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Ain't my first rodeo.
Not mine either.
How about that? Well, everybody, again, welcome back to Three Brothers Sports Network, and I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We got Mike McCall down on the sidelines doing a great job for us down there, and we're going to talk to him in just a minute. And we got Adam Schreiner and Chad Affield on the cameras tonight. B-Dub, you're the man that's doing all the producing, so thanks for doing that.
I'm trying to. I got a lot of stuff going on here, so.
And thanks to Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is our pregame show sponsor. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley, and this broadcast is brought to you by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. Well, beat up, we're excited to go here. Wahpeton received some votes in the Pigskin Preview East region. They were 6th in the voting, and in the Pigskin poll itself, they were 5th in the voting here for 2A football. So kind of interesting there.
Yeah, nice to get some votes here early. Kind of hard to tell, what the team's going to be like. Lost a lot of firepower with some of their senior class, and you just kind of gauge of what you lost, what you have coming back, and just the coaches kind of take a guess of where they think they're going to be, and things will start to shake out here once we kind of get into the season here.
Huskies bringing back 7 seniors. I'm going to pick Mike McCall's brain here. If Mike, we can get you on the sideline here. Mike McCall is joining us on the sideline here, Mike, and 7 seniors back. We're missing a couple tonight, I think, with the exceptions of Landon Ralph and Evan Doctor unable to play tonight. So the 5 seniors that the Huskies do have are going to have to play some ball tonight, Mike.
They are. And you know what? I know that they're excited for the opportunity, and they're excited to get back at it. I know, like Coach Gilbertson said, they're ready to hit somebody in a different colored uniform.
All right, and then, Mike, everybody's looking at the new turf. There's a lot of talk going on about the new turf, and it looks good from the broadcast booth up here. And what do you think of the turf there? We had a little rain come through here just before game time, but I'm sure the turf is just fine.
The turf is fine. As far as the turf, I'm excited and disappointed. I'm excited because it's long overdue. Those that remember back in 2009, Wahpeton had home field advantage to the playoffs, and we weren't able to play any of our games here because the field was absolutely destroyed. So having the turf is great. There's a little bit of disappointment there. NDSCS had contacted myself, Mr. Cluton, and Mr. Kaiser a couple of years ago to help join in this effort to get the turf. And it brought back a lot of memories to me. Back in 2006, if you remember, the stadium was kind of falling apart. It was condemned. And NDSCS and Wahpeton entered in a joint agreement. And we got both the stadium and the track fixed. Thus the name on the back of the stadium, home of the Huskies. And then fast forward to 2013, 2014, the locker rooms, restrooms, and the concession area all needed to be redone. And once again, Wahpeton and the NDSCS entered in an agreement, and both worked out money for the project. And then, so it was exciting to be a part of this. I have one more time before I left as AD. And, in the first meeting, we talked about this was going to be 100% fundraise. And, but we needed donors. And Ned Cluton, through a personal contact that he had, thought he had somebody that could potentially donate. He met with Kem Nelson over at NDSCS. The two of them sat down with the donor and received a $500,000 donation, the first donation towards this turf. So the disappointment comes in all of the drawings and everything. When I was there, everything on the drawings and everything had Huskies in one end zone, NDSCS in the other end zone, and we still have those at the high school. Very disappointed when it was done not to see Wahpeton Public School or Huskies on the field. The money that the high school has put into a local stadium, behind the stadium, and then the contributions to the turf. It was just disappointing that somebody decided that our contributions weren't quite enough to have our name on the field.
Yeah, it is the home of the Huskies, too, as well, and it is, as Mike said, kind of a disappointment here that some things didn't happen that we thought were going to happen, but maybe something will change in the future here. Maybe we'll get things changed, Mike.
But no, excited to have the turf. We needed it. Like I said, just a little disappointed. But it's going to be a good night for football.
Yep. Who we got down there with you?
This is my grandson, Camden. Can you say hi, Camden?
Say hi, Camden.
He's not going to say anything.
He's not going to say it now. All right, Mike, thanks a lot. We're going to send it to a commercial break, and we'll be back with more of the Yield Advantage pregame show right after this.
powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Good evening again, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We had Mike McCall down on the sideline in our pregame show. And we got Chad and Adam down on the cameras tonight.
I am struggling right now.
How come? You push buttons, man. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do.
I'm going to try and work
buttons.
my way through it. I'm struggling right now.
Hey, we're in for a treat tonight, too, for the national anthem. Guess who's singing?
It's got to be a Dodge, right?
It is a Dodge.
That's right.
It's Addie.
Get out of Dodge.
Yeah, there. How about that?
Did you like that?
Yeah, you just thought that up, didn't you?
I did. That was a dad joke.
Good. That was a dad joke for sure. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. Yield Advantage is a precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. This broadcast brought to you by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. Well, again, Coach Gilbertson had a little chat there with Mike McCall earlier, talked about what they want to do. They're ready to get out and hit somebody else. Coach Nelson's comments, too. He wants to get out there and hit somebody else. So we might see some smash mouth football, if you will.
Old school smash mouth football. I like that.
Huskies returned 7 seniors. 3 of them were all-staters. And 2 second-team all-staters and 1 first-team all-stater, and that was Braden Steffens with 53 receptions, 623 yards last year. The 2 second-teamers were Luke Anderson on the offensive line and also Landon Ralph. And unfortunately for the Huskies, as we mentioned earlier, Landon Ralph will not be available tonight for the Huskies, and neither will Evan Doctor. He may or may not see any action here through the end of the season. He had knee surgery early this summer, and probably won't be back.
Yeah, some pretty key injuries for the Huskies with Ralph out, Doctor, and then Gilbertson out too as well.
Yeah,
so
Jack Gilbertson, not a senior, but I was going to mention his injury as well. Yeah.
That's 3 pretty key pieces to have off the field here to start the season. But try and put something together and see if you can make it through a little bit. See if you can get those guys back, and then see what happens once they get back on the field.
Huskies looking to have Jack Gilbertson back in the lineup in a couple of weeks, I guess, is what we were told. Just some speculation here from the booth guys, and that's what we're looking at, I guess. All right, other action here tonight in the 2A side. Bismarck St. Mary's and Grand Forks Central are battling up in Central. That game's probably over by now. It started at 4 o'clock
I'll
today.
see if I can find a score on that.
Fargo South is at Dickinson. Watford City, our buddy Greg McNary probably tuned in and watching because I think his brother is one of the referees out here tonight. Watford City is at Central Cass. And a big game going on up in Kindred tonight. Devil's Lake is taking on Kindred.
Yeah, that's some new stuff here this year. You got Kindred in the division and Central Cass too as well. So a little different mix as far as teams that the Huskies will play this year.
Oh, they're playing. How come they're playing it up in Horace? Oh, and Kindred, they don't have their track and field ready yet, so they're playing in Horace tonight. So that's the word from Art, our little attention spotter here for us, and he kind of keeps our eyes on the game, and we're about ready to hit 000. So that means we're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Noel Eckroth.
Cap or hat, and place your right hand over your heart and stand at attention while Wahpeton High School students Annie Dodge sings our national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly
Once again, that's Annie Dodge with a fantastic rendition of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's North Dakota Class 2A East meets West Gridiron Classic, featuring the guests on the scoreboard, the Jamestown Blue Jays, and your Wahpeton Huskies. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Football Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. High school athletes commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We invite you to support our efforts. Tonight, the Jamestown Blue Jays will be receiving the kickoff at the south goal. We're going to meet their offensive starters right now. Starting at left tackle, number 59, Cody Barrett. The left guard is number 58, Ryland Doctor. The Blue Jay center is number 54, Jackson Morris. The right guard, number 52, Jeff Wharton. The right tackle is number 50, Eli Olson. The first tight end is number 85, Tucker Allen. The other tight end is number 11, Jager Remick. The wide receiver is number 13, Brannon Collar. Another wide receiver, number 15, Seffi Saylor. At running back for the Blue Jays is number 7, Liam Fry. And the quarterback is number 12, Brady Denow. The Jamestown Blue Jays are coached by Mr. Bill Nelson. And now it's time to meet your Wahpeton Husky defensive starting lineup. Starting at nose guard, number 62, Big Luke Anderson. At one defensive tackle, number 74, Isaac Anderson. The other defensive tackle is number 57, Hunter Belkey. At a linebacker for the Huskies, number 19, Isaiah Brushert. Another linebacker, number 12, Ryland Flack. Linebacker number 13, Trayton King. And one more linebacker, number 28, it's Michael Peterson. One of the safeties is number 5, Caden Barth. The other safety, number 10, Braden Steffens. At cornerback for the Huskies, number 36, Austin Fensky. And on the other side, number 4, Cooper Coolmo. The Wahpeton Huskies are coached by Mr. Wade Gilbertson.
The officials for tonight's contest include David Hodgson, David Thompson, Kelly McNary, Jeff Bugstead, and Adam Grant. They have been chosen for their expertise, and they are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Coming up next, the kickoff.
There were your starting lineups. Your starting lineups were brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Our starting lineups were brought to you by Dr. Andrea and Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Well, B-Dub, coming up next, we've got the kickoff, and that's going to be brought to you by none other than our friends out at Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
Thank you, sir. Tyler, North Dakota it is.
I always feel like I'm going to mess up and say another state.
Place kicker for the Huskies,
yeah, well,
number 28.
you did once upon a time.
Peterson.
You did once upon a time. All right, Art told us earlier that he was watching and he was paying attention, so my spotter, Art, doing a great job here. Wahpeton won the toss and deferred, so they will be kicking off to Jamestown here to begin the season. A brand new turf here, AstroTurf. Do you call it AstroTurf anymore?
No, it's just turf now.
Just turf?
Yeah.
I'm really dating myself here.
You are.
The eighth wonder of the world.
The Astrodome. That thing's still standing.
Now
Parts of it, at least.
We have an
issue. We
got a turf issue already.
Got a little housekeeping issue over there.
Yeah, we do. Over on the 50-yard line there. I don't know if the boys, Adam's zooming in on it there to see what's going on.
You got to get the iron out or what?
Or the zippers. Huh? Maybe it's some zip ties. All right, it looks like we're ready. Kelly McNary, I think, is wearing the white hat, or is that Jeff Bugstead? That's Jeff, isn't it? That's Jeff, yep. So he trots back to the opposite end zone, and the Huskies ready to kick it off here. And we are just about underway. Michael Peterson going to kick it off here for the Huskies from the 40-yard line, and he kicks a boomer down to about the 13-yard line, picked up there by the Blue Jays across the 25. And that's going to be, I see a flag coming in there late, B-Dub. And the return was by Seffi Saylor.
Well, the Huskies kick it deep. You know, last year and in the past, you've seen them kick that thing short.
Yeah, a little dribbler. I thought I saw a flag flying.
I did see a flag come in there late.
Yep. And let's see what it is.
First play of the game got a little laundry.
Personal foul, face mask called on the Huskies. I thought I saw Saylor turn around rather quickly there. Looked like he...
Not really the way you want to start things.
It's like he went 180 degrees in a hurry there. So face mask is called on the Huskies, so they'll mark off the penalty here. And the Blue Jays will begin with good field position after the penalty is marked off.
Yeah, it was a good kick and good coverage.
Yeah.
Not much of a gain on the return.
Yeah, it was only about the net gain of about 15 yards at the most. But now when you tack on the penalty, it went from the 13 on the kick return to the 42. So they're at their own 42, 1st and 10.
That's a big ad there.
Yep, sure is. Nino going the other way now as ball carrier across the 50 and gets tripped up there on the far sideline on the carry by Liam Fry, 6'2", 205 running back.
Yeah, Fry was kind of held up in the backfield. He really didn't have anywhere to go, changed his direction. That thing was supposed to come to our side.
Yeah.
And ended up changing field direction, getting all the way back to the other side of the field and picking up the first down.
And you can see there are not any high school hash marks out there right now, so they're just kind of eyeballing.
They're they're trying to guess where they need to place that ball. High school hash marks are a little bit wider.
And a lefty swings it over here, and is that, nope, they're going to say that was a forward pass. So Nino's pass was incomplete over here to the near side on the swing pass. So now it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Blue Jays inside Husky territory, just inside the 46, just short of the 45-yard line.
So we'll get to see what this Huskies defense is made of here right away.
Liam Fry, 6'2", 205, looks bigger than that in the backfield.
He's not a small kid.
No. He's in motion. He's going to get the pitch to the right. He's going to get around the outside edge, and he's pushed out of bounds at about the 40, maybe the 39. It'll be short of a first down. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Kumo over there making the tackle. And Fry lowering the shoulder, initiating the contact there.
Short of the 40, so it pushed out at the 41. So good job there by Kumo. Be a 3rd and a long 5 here now for the Blue Jays. 2 receivers to the right, 1 split way out here to the left side. On the near side is Remick. In the backfield, Nino making the call. Again, just kind of a wide receiver screen. He's going to be short, tackled there on the reception. Gain of maybe 2 or 3. It'll be 4th down and very short for the Blue Jays, and I think we're in go for it territory.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for it here. Just a little inside screen, a little move back to the line towards the middle of the field, and picked up half of it, and about 2.5 here to pick up this first down.
And Jager Remick coming out this way, so 2.5 yards we're going to call it. They need to reach near the 35-yard line for the first down, 4th and short. First big 4th down of the season for the Huskies. The handoff up the middle, and the tackle is attempted behind the first down marker, but then he spins through and gets forward for the first down, a carry for Liam Fry.
Yeah, they had penetration there and thought maybe they were going to be able to come up with the tackle for loss. Or Michael Peterson was in there early, and Fry able to get by him and pick up the first down.
So we'll have a 1st and 10 here for the Blue Jays at the Huskies' 32-yard line. And Nino in the backfield, about 5 yards deep. He's got Fry to his left. He looks to the right, makes a throw out to the right, pass complete. And a tackle made on the reception out there was Tucker Allen. And a tackle made by the Huskies out there with a gain of maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, Tucker Allen, that's a big target out there.
Yeah. Tucker Allen stands at 6'2", 210. So again, I'm sure 4-down territory here for the Blue Jays. It's 2nd down and 8. Beautiful evening here.
I was just going to say, turning out to be a nice night for football.
Isn't it, though? Nino in the backfield. Steps back, drops back, throws it out to the right flat, and it's caught over there again on the reception for Allen. And a completion, I think he's just marked short of a first down again.
Yeah, he's just kind of right at the marker. Cooper Kumo out there bringing him down. That's big against small there, and Kumo doing a good job to bring the big guy down.
Yep. It's going to be marked just short of the first down.
Just short of the line of game.
So here we go, 3rd and short. Blue Jays marching on their first possession here with the aid of a personal foul penalty. In motion coming the near side, but they're going to hand it off right back up the middle to Fry, and he gets forward for a first down. That's the main thing for the Blue Jays. Inside the 20, inside the red zone, and that is brought to you by Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, serving the Breckenridge, Wahpeton, Wheaton areas, offering auto, home, life, and commercial insurance.
Yeah, Huskies brought a little heat up the middle, and the Blue Jays able to get past it. Michael Peterson in on the tackle there.
Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, red zone. Again, same kind of formation here, kind of an eye to the left. They're going to have student body left, and a nice tackle in the backfield by Brushard for a loss here. The first loss of the game here for the Blue Jays so far on a tackle for loss. Brushard gets through there for that tackle. Isaiah Brushard, 6 foot 175, senior for the Huskies. Going to be 2nd down and 14. Fry to the left, and all receivers out in the pattern, and that one just bounces off the shoulder pads of Allen out on the right flat there. He was wide open, but it just bounced off his shoulder pads, and he didn't quite get the hands on it in time, I don't think.
Michael Peterson was out there in coverage out of his linebacker position.
So it's still 3rd and 14 here. Again, Fry off to the left. Snap comes, rolls to the left, pass goes up ahead into the flat, and it's caught and pushed out of bounds, but it'll be 4th down. And a pass completion to Brandon Collar. I was told to pronounce it Collar. It's spelled Kaler, but I was told to pronounce Collar. So I'm going to go with what I was told, folks. It'll be 4th down and a long 3, maybe 4. What would you say, Art? 3? I'd say 3. Play clock already down under 10. 7, 6. Jamestown coming to the line here in a hurry. 3, 2. Snap just in time, and the pitch.
I don't think they got it
off.
off.
And it's picked off.
Oh, my.
Oh, the pitch was taken out of the midair by Ryland Flack, and he had nothing but green ahead of him.
He got a timeout.
Holy cow, that was a close one.
Just in time.
Ryland Flack picked off the pitch there like nothing to it, and that is going to be a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Carlson Family Insurance at 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. We will keep it here. B-Dub, or you want to take a break? We'll keep it here. And so that could have been disaster for the Blue Jays, but a big victory for the Husky defense had that play not been called for a timeout. But like we were talking, the play clock was ticking down to 0, and Coach Nelson saw that and said, I better stop this whole thing.
That's where the coaches earn their money there.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people screaming. He's probably got somebody in his headset telling them where they are and doing a good job of getting that timeout, because it would have been costly. That would have been a return for a score.
Big Ryland Flack, 6'2", 195. He was off to the races, and I think the closest Blue Jay was about 15 yards behind him, so he'd have been running. So Coach Nelson talking with his Blue Jays over on the far sideline there, and they will come up with something here for 4th and 3. See what happens. I bet they don't call the same play again.
I would say probably not.
And this time, Fry goes to the right side of Ninow. Now he's going to roll outside the pocket. There comes the flag. I saw a hold, and we're going to bring that one back here. So that's going to not be a touchdown. They think they got a touchdown, but there was a hold. So we're going to bring it back. Yeah, there was a big hold there. I don't know if you saw it, Brian, but I think the hold was against, was it Robertson? Or who was it on? It was maybe it was Luke Anderson. They might have been holding Luke Anderson. I thought I saw it too, and I didn't know if it was 72 or 62. Anyway, I saw the holding over on the right side.
It is against Jamestown.
So did the referees. How about that?
Look at you with your 2015 vision.
2020.
Oh, it got bumped down.
I'm down now, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
We might have to turn the lights on here tonight.
Well, the lights are on, but
the lights are on. Let's hope they stay on.
You know, we've got a half-hour earlier start tonight, so hopefully everybody joined us on time tonight.
Well, if they didn't, they can always go back and watch.
That's true. It's always on YouTube. You can go back and watch first interviews that we had with Mike McCall and Wade Gilbertson. The snap rolls to the right, looking in the flat, completing another flag. And that might be declined if it's on the offensive holding again. We'll see.
Yeah, I think they'll turn this one down. I think it's going to be another hold.
Hold against the offense. So, yeah, they probably will turn it down. Or do they take the penalty and hopefully get the yards? See what Coach Gilby decides. We had an interview with Coach Gilbertson at the beginning. Holding, and it is declined. So the Huskies will take over at the end of that completion, which was at the 17. Or are they going to? Yep, looks like the 17. So that's where we're going to mark the ball. So the Huskies now are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in Blue Jay territory. The Huskies defended here after giving up some yards. And in at quarterback for the Huskies is Trayton King. He puts everybody in motion. Swing pass out to the near side. Pass completed to Michael Peterson. Gets across the 20 to the 24-yard line. And he's tackled there by Graydon Thorlickson. Excuse me.
Well, Michael Peterson looked pretty good coming out of the backfield there. And one thing with the turf, the Huskies can show off some of the speed that they have after playing on grass for all these years.
One of my favorite numbers, number 28. As a Viking player.
AP?
Oh, yeah. He did some bad things, but he did some good things too. There goes Michael Peterson off to the left, and he's off to the races again. Brian across the 30, 35, near the 40. Gets bumped a couple times across the 45, and maybe into the 46-yard line. Michael Peterson carrying that one with authority.
Looking a little bit like AP there, just going out there and doing a little damage just around the left side. And just one or two players that he had left to beat before he's knocked out of bounds.
So Hunter McCall making the calls offensively on the sideline here, and the players don't huddle, and now we're going to take off again here. Again, Trayton King back in the gun. And this time again, King will keep it. He gets up across the 50, and he'll be inside Blue Jay territory at the 49. It'll be second and about 4 or 5.
The Huskies, a team that rarely huddles.
And rarely goes under center.
And rarely goes over center. That was going to be the next comment there.
Sorry. That's why you're the color guy. You know all that stuff.
They spend a lot of time in between plays looking at the sideline. They're taking the call from Coach McCall on the sideline there.
This time Michael Peterson in the slot on the right side here, nearest to the camera. King gets him in motion and puts it in the belly of Peterson across the 50, and he'll get tackled. It'll be third down and about 2 on a gain of 3. About 6 and a 45 to go here in the first.
You're going to have third and short here, and this is where you'd like to see the Huskies maybe mix it up a little bit, go under center. They'll stay in the gun.
2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, excuse me. Man in motion.
Oh, he had him.
And he got him. And so coming in motion was Brushert, and jumping at the line there was Gaynor. So that could be a first down for the Huskies. And it should be.
That will be a first
down. Dead ball
down.
foul, offsides, yep.
You'll take them any way you can get them.
Absolutely. So the Huskies starting deep in their own territory. They're marching the ball on their first possession, as did the Blue Jays, but the Huskies defense stopped them inside the 20-yard line. Huskies first and 10 now, ball at the 42-yard line of the Blue Jays. Trayton King in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Peterson, comes off right side, inside the 40, near the 39. Carry of about 3.
Short gain on the play, making that tackle this time. Number 59, Cody Barrett for the Jamestown Blue Jays.
Lights are on here at Frank Burton Field. Not really doing too much right now with the sunshine here.
No, but it looks good down there.
Yeah, it sure does. 2nd and 8. And this time a little misdirection here, and Michael Peterson carries it forward near a first down for the Huskies. Gain of about 8. We'll see if they mark a first down or not.
That's pretty close to the first down mark. It might be a little bit short, maybe a half a yard.
See what they say up. The yardstick looks like it's about a half a yard short. You're right, Brian. Look at your 20/20 vision.
Right, and new glasses.
Oh, that's right. You got new glasses. You're good, man.
How about that?
So Huskies probably in 4-down territory. Ball at the 32. There's a screen pass inside, and that's a completion to Cooper Kumo, and that should be a first down.
Yeah, just a little 5-yard stop there. Kumo wide open, able to corral that, hang on to the football, pick up the first down.
All right, so we're early in the season, B-Dub. We're 70-some degrees here when we started this one. Are we going to see cramping later on?
Well, that's always an issue early in the season if you're not hydrated. And
especially with the Huskies not taking huddles. I mean, they're snapping the ball with 12, 14 seconds left every time.
And the key to that is you got to be hydrated all the time. You can't wait till today and start drinking. When you get here, you've got to do that all the way up until the course of the game.
King drops back, looks to 3 receivers off on the near side, and a tackle made on the completed catch to Kumo again. That name's familiar to you, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. McKenna Kumo played for me.
Maybe
had a
big
pretty,
sister's watching tonight.
Had a pretty good career.
Yeah, she did.
And then went on to play for science school as well, and a nice college career.
Yeah. So
now she's got a real job. She's working now.
Is she working?
Yep.
Good for her. Completion gains about 2 yards on the completion to Kumo. Peterson in the backfield with King. And again, the handoff to Peterson. He just plows up the middle. Michael Peterson coming in there, Brian, at 5'9", 180, and he's going to take on all those big guys right in the middle.
Well, I have a feeling Michael Peterson's going to be the workhorse for this team. You know, for a long time it was Trayton Malk.
Yep.
And Michael Peterson trying to fill the shoes of Malk.
Nope. I hope I didn't. No, I didn't. Brushard goes in motion. Bonch is split wide to the left, and there he's on a pattern right there, but King didn't see him.
Gonna have a hold.
And King spins out of the tackle, goes forward, and there's a hold right at the feet of Luke Anderson.
Yeah, and it's too bad because King was really already past him, and I really don't think it would have affected the play. He could have just let him go. And that'll take away a big gain for the Huskies.
Bonches broke out in the flat out there, Brian. And
he was open.
Yeah, he was open. King didn't see him on that out pattern out there. Bonches, wide receiver for the Huskies. Be a good basketball player, 6'1", 150.
You got a couple good receivers out there that are good basketball players in Bonches and Kumo.
And Steffens.
And Steffens as well. And then you get Gilbertson out there.
Yeah, Jack Gilbertson.
Got a pretty good core.
Again, we expect Jack Gilbertson to be back in a couple of weeks. On the near side is Braden Steffens. We haven't mentioned his name yet tonight other than in the pregame show.
All-State player from last season. Sure we'll hear his name a couple times tonight.
Kumo in the slot with him. Oh, and there's a completion right across the middle, and a completion, and all the way down to the end zone goes, who else? Braden Steffens.
Was he listening to us?
He come across the middle, and it's a touchdown for the Huskies.
Yeah, a little confusion in there as the receivers cross, and Steffens wide open.
Yep.
And can almost walk that one into the end zone. Right on cue, Braden Steffens for 6.
We hadn't mentioned his name, and then all of a sudden there he shows up. And a completion from King to Steffens on a third and about 16, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's a 2:58 mark of the first quarter. Huskies are going to kick the extra point here. King going to hold. Peterson going to try the kick. And the snap and the placement, and Peterson's kick is up, and oh, no good. So it's a 6-0 lead here for the Huskies. They jump out to the lead with 2:58 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back for the kickoff right after this.
Folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Well, the Blue Jays got the ball first, Brian, and they made the march from about they received the kickoff at the 13-yard line, got a face mask penalty, moved it out to the 42. They got down to about the 17 of the Huskies and stalled out there, and Huskies took the ball and marched the other way for a touchdown.
Yeah, and right on cue, Braden Steffens, we hadn't called his name at all, and then here he is wide open in the middle of the field and takes it to the house for the first score of the game. I think he's got speakers in his helmet, you think?
Maybe he's listening to the game. Peterson going to kick off. Oh, it fell off the tee just as Michael Peterson was coming up to it. I didn't think it was that windy.
No, I mean, there's a little bit of a breeze down there, kind of blowing into Peterson's face.
He's got her teed up pretty straight. Flag blowing right into Michael's face. And there is the kick, and it goes to the far sideline, received at about the 17 or 18-yard line. Up the far sideline, and one defender to break, and he steps out of bounds on the far sideline. I couldn't tell if that was 13 or 15. Is it 13, Art?
I think it's 13.
He's got a turn. I can't tell. 15.
Seffi
Sailor. on the return. Sorry about that, folks. I couldn't tell if it was 13 or 15 when he was sideways.
Yeah, Huskies fortunate enough to push him out of bounds there. He was on his way home.
Yeah, he was. I think it was Michael Peterson that actually pushed him.
I think it was Peterson, the kicker, who pushed him out of bounds.
He was the safety valve there, and he did his job.
It was raining earlier.
Oh, and a tackle for a loss there again. Nice job by the
Trey King over there.
Huskies and Trey King.
It was raining earlier, and I guess there's some rumbles of thunder in the distance here, so we'll have to keep our eye on that.
We don't want any lightning.
No, we don't. We're off to a good start here.
Okay. We got the headset on, so we can't hear the thunder. You hear any thunder, Art? No. Art doesn't hear any. So
I got a report. I got a report.
Okay.
So
Nino steps back out into the flat, and the pass is completed out here and near the 50, and they stepped out of bounds at 48. Pass completed there to Cale Verkey. Verkey at 5'8", 165, wide receiver, caught that pass in the flat, got it up across the 50 into Husky territory. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
See if the Huskies can come up with a big stop here. There'll be kind of decision-making time there for Jamestown on whether to go or not.
Split out here to the near side is Jager Remick. He now at the quarterback position. He'll drop back. Gets some pressure in the pocket, and he'll sneak through that. And I don't know how he got through, but he did, and he's across the 40. Peterson giving chase. Is he going to step out of bounds at the 28-yard line? And forced out of bounds there, I believe. I don't know, sure. Was it Aiden Bonches back there? Number 6?
Yeah, Aiden Bonches, number 6.
Yep.
The pocket just collapsed around him. I thought they were going to be able to bring him down, and he just kind of slipped out of there.
Yep.
Got into the open field and able to use it for a big gain.
I don't see Liam Fry out there for Jamestown. He's not out there in this series. 1st and 10 now. Ball in the 30. Clock starts, and look at that tackle. Ball's out on the ground. Let's see who picks it up.
I think the Huskies have it, Joe.
Huskies are there. There's about 3-to-1 ratio here, and there steps out Nino. So I think it's only Huskies on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it is a Husky ball.
I think it's Brushert.
What a play there. They stuck him right there on the carry. And as that was going on, he knocked the ball out, and Isaiah Brushert comes up with the recovery, Brian.
So a big defensive turnaround there for the Huskies. Brushert comes up with the fumble, and now the Huskies will see if they can go back down towards their end. Yeah, you're right, Joe. I didn't see Fry out there. I was looking for him on the sideline to see if he was getting some attention.
He's on the defensive side of the ball, though. I see him out there.
Yeah, there he is.
But I did not see him offensively out there in a running back position. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Ball at the 36-yard line. Trayden King is going to get trapped in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah, really nowhere for King to go there. And that's where you really want to see him hang on to that ball. He's still trying to gain some extra yards or get 1 or 2 yards, but you got to make sure you secure that football.
Jeff Wharton with the tackle. A 1-yard loss, and the ball now at the 35-yard line. We're under 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Stay tuned for our halftime show, brought to you by OSPTI after the completion of the second quarter. Mike McCall will interview Coach Nelson at half. There's a pass complete out to Brushert. That was Braden Steffens out here on the 40-yard line. Tries to get it up forward for almost the first down. He'll be a little bit short.
Yeah, Scaria there on the tackle. Just one-on-one on the outside. Braden Steffens going to work. And going to leave about 3rd and 3 here.
I'll say a short 3. Scoreboard says 2. We'll go with a long 2. Short 3, long 2. What's the difference?
Short 2.
They're all about the same, ain't it? Short 3 and
long 2.
Short 2
sounds better.
Okay. We'll go with short 2. King gets Peterson in motion in the fake handoff. King will take it, but he's going to get tackled in right about the line of scrimmage, and the Huskies are going to have a big decision here with 4th down coming up.
Yeah, he got right back to the line of scrimmage. Might have been better off just giving that ball to Peterson. A lot of room on that far side.
Yep. Coaches up above here in the next room over probably saw the same thing you did, Brian.
So they're going to punt here.
Yep, Michael Peterson goes back in punt formation. Back deep will be Verke. Cale Verke, a junior. So Michael Peterson's going to kick. Michael Peterson is a senior as well.
Watch a fake here.
Oh, yeah. Art said it there before we knew it. There they were short.
Gotta hurry.
And they did. Just barely in time. Coming on at the last second was Fensky. Verke makes the fair catch at about the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. We'll see, 28-yard line. So change of possession here with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So the Blue Jays get a good stop there. And now the Huskies will have to see if they can turn it around here on defense.
Yeah, after the Huskies scored, both teams... Well, there was a turnover by the Blue Jays, I should say.
Yeah, it was a turnover, not able to capitalize on it.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 28. This time Fry is in the backfield, Brian. And here comes Nino to call the signals. Nino, a 6', 185 quarterback, takes a snap, looks over to the left into the flat, pass completed over there, and carries it forward for a gain of about 7 or 8 on the far side. There was Brandon Collar.
And Trey King was in on the tackle, so he had 13 on 13 there.
So that will be 2nd down and about 2 to go here, and we're going to take a break. That's the end of the quarter on Three Borders Sports Network. Wahpeton 6, Jamestown 0. We'll be right back.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Sitting here chatting with Art about some other things, and you came back. I didn't expect you to come back on me there. I didn't have my headset on.
We only get a certain amount of time. You're aware of that, right?
I know. Yeah, our halftime show, Coach Nelson will spend a few minutes with Coach McCall, and that will be right at the beginning or end of the half here, right at the beginning.
We decide beginning?
Yeah, I think Mike sent the text.
Okay.
He said he wants to do it right away, so as soon as they come off the field, I think he's going to grab them. So stay with us, folks. You can hear the interview with Coach Nelson. But right now, it's 2nd and 2 in the handoff. And look at that tackle in the backfield. Who came through on the blitz? But it was Isaiah Brushard.
How about bringing the heat right away to start the second quarter? Brushard goes through untouched.
He sure did.
That'll get the sideline of the Huskies going. And we'll see if they can do it again here on a 3rd and long.
We were told new purple jerseys.
They look good.
Yeah, they do look good.
They have white numbers, so that's good for you, right?
That's good for me.
Yeah, you and your 2015, 2020 vision or whatever it is.
Nino steps back in the pocket. Now he's going to roll to his left. Looks out in the flat. Nobody there. Getting chased by Anderson, and he'll throw it away. Luke Anderson on his heels there. Just couldn't quite catch up to him, Brian. It'll be 4th down, and I expect a punt.
Yeah, really just a good decision out there. Good coverage by the defense out there on the far sideline, and Nino just had to throw it away as he was being chased.
So Braden Steffens will step back deep to receive the punt. Going back to about the 40-yard line. And stepping back in punt formation will be Graydon Thorlickson. I got trouble saying that name.
You need to work on your speech a little bit.
Yeah. It's my old age. Fair catch made there by Steffens right at the 37-yard line. Huskies will take over there 1st and 10 with 11:10 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard.
Decent starting position.
Want to thank Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Gripper Sports, they got all your favorite team sports apparel. want to thank Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Season Car Wash. In my opinion, best car wash in town. All Seasons Car Wash and Jay Julson. Also, we want to thank Country Financial of Wahpeton and Casey Formanek. Talked to him this evening. He's down there with the FFA. They were giving away free hamburgers today for a free will donation.
I missed out on that. I had to
both of us did.
Get up here and help set things up.
Yeah, I know. That's my fault.
No, it was fine.
And a handoff to Peterson. Again, he's met by the defensive line and taken down there in the middle of that defensive line. Maybe a yard.
Yeah, Jet Wharton in there to make that tackle.
Second time we called his name. I think I said Jeff Wharton last time, but it is Jet. You are correct. I need to enunciate better.
You do.
I do.
You'll learn. You're new. You're still new.
Yeah. Only after about 10 years of doing this. All right, Trayton King, he's got trips to the left, nobody to the right. See what he does, and he fakes the handoff, but he goes up the middle himself. And again, Wharton again there, Brian, and not much gain.
Yeah, safe to say both defenses starting to settle in here and doing a good job holding that line of scrimmage right now.
Third down and a long 8. And the Huskies look over to the sidelines for the hand signals. And away we go. This time, 1 to the left, 2 to the right. In the backfield with King is Peterson. Snap, rolling right. Peterson's out ahead of him. One tackle, and there's a nice pass completion to Brushert, but not much gain there as the Jamestown Blue Jays were there quickly beat up.
Yeah, I think initially they wanted to go down the sideline. And they had too much pressure.
Yep.
And he got flushed out of the pocket, doing a good job just to get that ball out of his hands and throw it underneath and get a little bit of a gain. It'll be 4th down, and the Huskies will have to kick. So we'll have a punting competition here the last couple possessions.
Cale Verkey goes back along with Seffi Saylor. Now there's 2 back deep for the Blue Jays as Michael Peterson will punt for the Huskies. Nice high kick there. And that one's going to take Saylor back to the 22, and a tackle right there by Aiden Bonches sets him right in his tracks, B-Dub.
Good punt coverage there. Special teams, got to be good on special teams, and the Huskies show it right there.
So that slows down the Blue Jays there, and they'll take possession of the ball at the 22-yard line. 9:14 to go. Those dark blue clouds, Brian, they're still going south. So
I think they're going to miss us.
You can see red lines on the field, too. I don't know if you can see it in the camera shot there, but those are soccer lines, folks. NDSCS will have a women's soccer team. Pass out into the flat on the left side, and making the reception over there on the far sideline for the Blue Jays was Saylor. Coverage.
Fitzke was out there, and he just kind of went underneath. He thought maybe he could get a beat on the ball. And the receivers able to bring it in and pick up a couple extra yards. Finsky was right there and just made a play on the ball.
How about the lefty Nino getting out there? He's a junior, 6 foot, 185-pound junior with a left-handed throw. And he'll step back again this time. Big pressure, and there's the screen. It's set up well on the near side and near first down, but tackled there. And I see a flag coming in late. Behind the play, Brian. I don't know what happened.
I don't know if this is a crackback or what.
We'll see what
Jeff
Bukes did.
It was behind the play, like you said, Joe.
Whitehead.
It's a hold.
It is a hold.
And we have a penalty on the field. Appears to be holding.
Kelly McNary coming up to Jeff Bukestead. Who else did we have here, Art? We had Adam Grant, David Hodgson, and David Thompson out there refereeing tonight. The white hat, of course, Jeff Bukestead.
Yeah, there's been a couple of big penalties that have set the teams back here a little bit. Husky started off with a penalty, giving the Blue Jays a bunch of extra yardage.
So now it's 1st down and 18 or more. It is 18. 1st down and 18. Nino rolls left. Looking a lot of time. He's getting some pressure now from behind, but he's going to run out of bounds, and he's met there. And not giving up on the play for the Huskies there was Ryland Flack. He says, I'll meet you.
Yeah, he laid a lick right there, Joe.
Sure did. Nino was trying to get out of the pocket there, but Flack was closing fast. I think also giving chase there was Hunter Belke. I mentioned in the warm-ups to Art that Hunter Belke looks a lot bigger in pads.
Yeah, he does.
And again, Nino. And Fry is not out there on this series, Brian. And the handoff and caught in the backfield and tackled for a loss there was Will Bennett. And the Huskies keeping the Blue Jays deep in their own territory
I think they're listening to us down there. Hunter Belke in on that tackle.
Every time you bring up a name, Hunter Belke was in the back.
I mean, just right away. You bring up a guy, and then he shows up.
So there we go. Now it's 3rd down and 20. They got to get to the 45. Ball on the 25. And I don't know if this is going to be 4-down territory, so they might want to try and get all they can here in this one as Nino steps up in the shotgun position. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the left. Ball picked up off the ground. Nino is going to float it out there deep. And, making a turnaround catch. Coverage was there, but making that turnaround catch on the far sideline for completion to Remick.
Yeah, Finsky was there again, had good coverage, but the ball was behind him on the sideline. So the receiver had to turn around at the last second to turn around and catch that ball. Just a great reception on the far sideline there.
They needed 20. They got 33.
That's a big game for the Blue Jays, and that's a big boost here. 7:43 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, he made a nice spin move on the outside there, Brian, to catch that one. He just did a complete 360. Nino drops back again, looking down the middle, and he's got wide open running. He's got it almost to a 1st down, and he does. There's a push in the back, and nobody called, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing.
Somebody went flying out of bounds there was Brushard, and I thought he got pushed in the back.
Yeah, no flag on the play. But then another broken play that ends up in a 1st down for the Blue Jays.
So the Blue Jays threatening here with just over 7.5 to go. And they're saying it's a 1st down. Ball will be placed at the 32-yard line. I thought I might have saw it wrong, but I thought Brushard got pushed in the back. I'll rewatch that tonight.
Huskies bring heat right up the
middle.
middle.
They are blitzing right up the middle, and the carry is going to be maybe for 3. And Brushard was giving a pushback over there on the outside there. He was, I think he was mixing it up there a little bit with one of the offensive linemen from Jamestown. Probably didn't like getting pushed in the back.
Probably not.
All right. So it's 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Jays. And Bennett in the backfield with Nino. He'll stay in for protection. The flat pass was in the flat, way overthrown, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
So another big 3rd down here.
Tucker Allen has been, he'd caught a couple earlier, but not that one. He needed to be about 7.5 to get that one and be able to jump. So the ball is placed. 3rd and 8.
Definitely 4-down territory here.
Okay, we're there. Huskies defense coming to life here on the sideline. Snap. Nino looks to the right. Throws it out in the flat, and just short there, picking that one off on the near sideline was Cooper Kumo.
Yeah, I think there might have been a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, I think so.
Between quarterback and receiver. That ball was thrown underneath. So I thought quarterback thought maybe he was going to come back to that ball. He got somebody down on the field there.
Yeah, we do have a Husky on the field there. Looks like he's holding his left leg. I'm not going to anticipate what it is. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back and let you know who it was and how he got off the field. And Bones is out there to take a look. We'll be right back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management.
Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey there.
Welcome back to Frank Burton Field. Nolan Cassidy walking off under his own power. Mike, you got a report down there? Mike McCall.
No, he got tangled up. He was on a blitz, and I don't know if he took a helmet to the side of the knee or what happened, but this is the guy filling in for Landon Ralph tonight. So hopefully he's able to come back here soon.
So, yeah, you're down Landon Ralph already, and now you've got an injury to him. Who do you think's going to come in now after that? Any ideas?
Your guess is as good as mine right now.
All right, we'll see what we can keep an eye on. All right, Mike, thanks for the report. Mike McCall down on the sideline for Three Borders Sports Network. All right, here we go. Again, it's 4th down and a long 8 for the Blue Jays. Nenow rolls to his near side, and he's going to look downfield. Pass is incomplete. On the coverage was Braden Steffens, and that will be a turnover on downs. The Huskies will take possession.
Yeah, that's a big stop for the Huskies. Braden Steffens in coverage there. And the Huskies doing a good job of getting the Blue Jays out. And now 6:43 left to go here in the second half. See if they can get something going on the offensive end.
So let's see who's on the offensive line here, if I can figure this out. Who might be in there for Cassidy? Landon Ralph comes trotting back here. He got injured a few days into camp, and he's the ball boy.
Ball boy tonight.
He got injured a few days into camp and just not ready to go yet, not 100%. I was just going to say, Isaac Anderson. And the clock starts, handoff to Peterson. He's going to have trouble getting around the corner. There's 5 white jerseys over there preventing him from getting around the corner. Probably a loss on the play for Michael Peterson.
Yeah, no room over there on the right side. Actually had to go backwards before he went forwards there.
Did well to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, did a good job just to get back and be a little bit short of the line of scrimmage. Looked like about a yard and a half loss.
His first carry of the game was a huge one for the.
Well, both teams came out by like gangbusters with the run game, and now the defense has settled in and done a good job.
In motion to the near side, it's Kuhlmo. King will keep it, follows the blockers to the left, and maybe a short gain there. Leading the way on the blocking was Elijah Roberson.
And he's the sub that came in for the injured player.
Thank
so number
you.
73.
So the Huskies 3 down in one of the offensive line positions. Next man up, right?
Yeah, that's the whole thing, with sports or whatever. You have to try and stay healthy, and you have to try and work your way through the injuries, and hopefully the next guy that's in line is ready to go.
3rd and 10. King will roll to the right. He's got a man open out there, and there is Braden Steffens with a turnaround catch inside Blue Jay territory at the 49-yard line. Splendid catch by Braden Steffens.
Joe, that was a heck of a catch there. He put the brakes on and came back to get that ball and was slipping, and he was able to bring it in as he went down. It's a great catch on the sideline there by Braden Steffens.
He mentioned in the Wahpeton Daily News, Brian, that he's ready to step up as a senior leader on this team, and that's one of the moves right there.
He's showing right there while he was All-State last year.
1st and 10. King again, right over to the other side again. I believe that's Steffens, and Steffens makes his way up, carries it forward for a gain of 9. It'll be second and short. Braden Steffens picking it up here for the Huskies.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. Just go right back to them.
Right?
They're playing soft over there on that far side. And
see what kind of coverage he gets this time out here.
Go right back to him again.
Split out here to the near side is Caden Barth. Right straight below us on the 40-yard line.
And they're soft on him again.
They are. Fake the deep route and just stop. See what happens.
Now you got movement.
Yep. And that was whistled right away by the white hat. And there is motion. So now instead of second and less than 1, it's going to be second and about 6.
Yeah, they were 7 yards off on Steffens over there on the far side.
Weren't they?
Second down and 6 for the Wahpeton Huskies.
Jager Remick over on the far side. He's going to come in now and get some instruction. Also out on that corner on that far side there is number 20. That's Aiden Scary. He's on Braden Steffens. Michael Peterson in the backfield with Trayton King. Second and 6. In motion, Brushard goes to the near side, sets up, and now the Huskies look for another call. 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap. King, quick throw and a slant on the inside, and it's completed to Kumo for a first down.
That's a good read there. They're playing soft there and just a hole in the zone, and Kumo just right down the hash mark, wide open, picking up the first down.
Yeah, I'm already getting some text messages. We better put up the Studio 22 Design shout-out line, Brian. Studio 22 Design shout-out lines right there on your screen. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. 701-640-2619. If you're watching at Jamestown, let us know, too. We'll give you the shout-out. Let me know who you are and who you're cheering for. Again, 701-640-2619. King goes to the right, and he comes back to the left. Gets across the 25, inside the 25, near a first down. It'll be second and short on a carry by Trayton King.
And the Huskies doing their best on broken plays, as Jamestown has done. And King is able to pick up another first down.
Yeah, he wanted to go right, and he bounced left, and he saw some green there, Brian, and off he went.
Kleingen and Heminger in there on the tackle to bring down King.
And they give him a first down. I thought he was just short, but they give him the first down at the 22-yard line. And somebody just tried calling me. Don't try calling me. Send me a text.
He can't answer the flip phone.
No, well,
can't do two things at once on that thing.
I struggle. And King fakes the handoff, rolls to the right. Pass completed to Steffens inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. And a catch and carry of about 8 yards, second and 2, and it's inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. Was that Brushard? Was that 19? I thought it was 10.
That was 19.
Okay, my bad. Thank you, Art. That's why Art's up here. He keeps me in line.
Good little roll out there. Tight end just releases into the flat, able to pick it up. Now you'll be second and short here.
That's nice that Trayton King found another receiver, too, so that helps. Keeps the Blue Jay defense at bay. Second and a long 2. Brushard goes in motion. King going to follow him to the near side, trying to make the corner. Does get the corner, gets down inside the 10-yard line for a first down. Huskies will move the chains.
Yeah, they got what they needed there. Not able to get around the corner, but able to pick up the first down. Trayton King doing damage from quarterback position.
Absolutely doing a good job here so far. It's just about 3-minute mark here, 3:02 to go. And the clock will start. And it is right on the 10-yard line, so it is first and goal for the Huskies. See what Coach Gilby and Coach Hunter McCall dial up. Coach Goulon over in the booth right next to us, making some calls up here as well. King all alone, looks to the right, pulls it back down, goes right back up the middle with it on a carry of about 4 yards. And the Blue Jays say they got the ball, and it is on there.
I think they do. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, about just trying to get that extra yardage or whatever, and you got to secure that ball. That thing popped out. They kind of faked the screen pass. They had Kumo out in the flat, faked the screen to him, and King keeps it, goes up the middle, and on the contact, the ball pops out, and that's a missed opportunity there for the Huskies as they give it back to the Blue Jays here late in the first half.
And that's something that Brian, the sophomore quarterback, his first year at quarterback for the Huskies, That's something that sophomore is going to learn, and I'll bet you there ain't going to be too many more times he'll drop.
Yeah,
that
it
ball.
takes a little bit. You're all excited, you're ready to go, and there's just certain things that you'll learn over the course of your career, and you'll look back on that one, and late in the season, I don't think you'll see that happen.
So the Blue Jays take over with 2:33 to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. Pass completed. Across the middle, first down. On the pass completion to Saylor. First down, the chains will move and stop the clock.
Barf and Steffens over there making the tackle for the Huskies. And the Blue Jays are going to kind of go in a hurry here.
Yeah, they got to kind of hurry up a little bit here, I would say. And they'll hand it off, and it goes right back up the middle on the run, so the clock will continue to run. I believe Jamestown has 2 timeouts left. They used one earlier just in time.
Yeah, they used one early.
Boy, that would have been huge for the Huskies if they'd have been able to score on that.
That's 2 missed opportunities that they weren't able to punch it in. They had the timeout called right at the last second there, and that was going to be a turnover and a return for a touchdown. And they were on their way in to score here on this last drive.
Nino steps back, throws to the near side. Battle on the near side, and it's popped out of the hands there. Good coverage by the sophomore, Cooper Kumo.
Kumo doing a great job in coverage there. Able to get his head whipped around, get a hand on that ball just as it was arriving. Cooper Kumo showing a little bit of flash there in coverage.
So now it's 3rd and 6 for the Blue Jays. Ball at the 22. Snap. Nino looks to the near side. Good coverage over here. And there he gets tackled from behind. He was too busy looking at his receivers downfield. And coming up from behind was Caden Barth.
Caden Barth in pursuit. Able to run him down and bring him down or tackle for loss. That's a big play there for the Huskies. Caden Barth coming up big. That'll bring up 4th down for the Blue Jays now. Still 1:30 to go. And
they're going to take a timeout here. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. You want to keep it here, B-Dub?
Sure, we can do that.
All right, we'll keep it here. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. All right, I can go through some of the text messages we got here on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. By golly, look at there, the advisor. What the heck? He's not traveling? He's in Fargo?
Well, that's traveling for him.
Well, that's true.
I mean,
it's out of town for him.
Yeah, that's all he does.
The advisor is watching.
He's in Vegas. He's here. He's on cruises. I mean, that's all he does.
Well, and he lives in Brookings, doesn't he?
Well, he got a house there. I don't know if he really lives in it.
It's like we got somebody warming up in the bullpen over there almost. A different quarterback or possibly. We'll see in second half. Maybe we will. Steffens will go back to about the 45 here. Ball hops to the punter, and he'll get it kicked off, but it's going to dribble and roll, and Steffens has no option.
Huskies got to get away from that thing. They do a good job.
Rolls to the 48, so a good roll there for the punter for Jamestown. That was, there we go to go again with his name, Thorlickson. And Evan, Abby, Wyatt, and Cam, they're all watching up in Dilworth. Go Huskies. Let's see who else we got. Cheering on Trayton and the rest of the team from Tyler, Minnesota.
See?
Bill and Lisa King. So there you go. There's Chris and Christy Marr. They're watching from their garage on the big screen. Chris and Christy, thank you very much. Go Huskies. I got more. I'm just getting started. Trayton King will hand it off to Peterson, goes back up the middle, and maybe a gain of 1. So Huskies with 2 timeouts left, B-Dub. Do you want to try and move it along fast, don't you?
You want to
run, you don't want to give it up either.
Yeah, run something safe, see what you get. And that'll determine how you handle it. Now you get movement here. That's what you're going to see here early in the season.
Yep.
You're in your first kind of hurry-up situation, and not everyone on the same page.
Second team All-State Luke Anderson had that little movement there, and he looked back to his quarterback. He's under a different quarterback. Bjorn Kubala, of course, moved on through graduation.
They had Bonches out here by himself almost.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? And on the coverage out here on Bonches is Kleingen.
Bonches going to the other side now. They're going to go a tight formation here. I think they're going to be conservative.
And we did a little pass out in the flat, and that's incomplete. It was a forward pass.
Yeah, that one close.
And now, with 41 seconds left, you don't want to give the Jamestown Blue Jays much of a chance here either. Got to be careful.
Yeah, you got to be selective here. Because depending on what you run and what you pick up, Jamestown probably going to call timeout quickly.
They might, if the Huskies don't kill the clock on their own. 18 seconds on the play clock. Everybody looking to see what the play call is. Aiden Bonches is split out to the near side. Cooper Como comes over into the slot. Two receivers to the right. King, he's going to keep it himself. Gets around the corner, across the 50, and near the 45. The clock will continue to run.
Kind of ran into his own player there, stopped his momentum.
Down. Let's see if anybody calls a timeout or if we're going to be all content and just let it go. The clock continues. Nobody's calling a timeout, so maybe both teams content.
Yeah, I think so.
Just to let it go. I don't think the Huskies will run one either.
They take one shot at least here.
Maybe.
Well, if you're going to run it down, they're not going to call a timeout. You might as well take one shot.
Nobody's calling a timeout. 2-1, and that will be it. So we're going to stay with us here, folks. Mike McCall will have Coach Nelson here. He's going to interview Coach Nelson here at half. He's walking out to see if he can grab him real quick. Coach Nelson did agree prior to the start of the game that he would be able to have a few words with Mike McCall. And Mike trying to chase him down here. Our OSPTI halftime show. OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge.
He's trying to wrangle Coach Nelson over there.
Yeah, here comes Coach Nelson. He's coming. All right, Mike, you just want to take it there?
Yeah, I'll just take it right here if we're good.
Yep, that's fine. You can go with that. Your thoughts quickly.
You know, I thought it was a pretty good first half. Both teams made some mistakes. Settling in first game jitters and just got to make adjustments.
All right, here you go. Go ahead.
Coach Nelson, both teams making some mistakes in the first half, obviously. First game jitters, everything else. What do you need to tell your kids here at halftime to give yourself an opportunity to win this in the second half?
Just relax and keep playing hard. Made some mistakes. It is what it is. It's high school football. It's our first game of the year. There's going to be adversity. Just keep your heads up, keep flying around, and things will take care of themselves.
Absolutely. I thought both teams had opportunities on offense, move the ball, but just some inopportune penalties here and there. Each team had a turnover, but looking for a good second half here.
Yeah, we'll be ready to go. We'll make some adjustments and get after it.
All right, good luck second half, Coach.
All right, Mike, I'm going to keep you on there if you got a second here. I was just going to ask you on that Trayton King fumble down there inside the 10-yard line. What kind of a scrum was that down there? Did he just get tangled up in a bunch of Blue Jays, or what happened? Did you see that?
Yeah, he was just going in. He had the ball high and tight where it should be. He kind of got twisted a little bit. The ball got ripped. It just dropped straight down. And it was a fumble right away, and there was a mad scrum for it.
So it was a clear fumble. He wasn't down on the ground. He was still up in the air. No question.
He was still up in the air when the ball came loose.
All right, no question. All right, Mike, thanks for your report, and let us know when you got something else. We're going to take a break here for halftime. It's the OSPTI Halftime Show. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member owned.
But aren't all financials member owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or straight nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience, featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, everybody, to halftime here. And the halftime is brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. 6:17 to go here in the halftime show. But I think they had 3 minutes again, so we probably got a little time.
Yeah, they put a little bit of time back on the clock once they get done talking.
All right, beat up at 2:58 of the first quarter. 33-yard pass from Trayton King to who else? The All-Stater, Braden Steffens, and a touchdown for the Huskies, and it's 6-0. Both teams marched up and down the field on their first possession, and as you said during the broadcast, beat-up, the defenses seemed to come alive and then figure out what was going on.
Yeah, there are a couple plays with some big gains, a couple broken plays, things like that, and both teams started out well on the ground, and then it seemed like, the defense kind of got settled. They got over those those first game jitters where you're trying to jump off the ball right away. And, if you're on the end, you're not really holding your edge like you're supposed to. You're going in there right away, things like that. And, once both teams kind of settled down, I think, it turned into a pretty good defensive battle.
Yep.
So a couple turnovers, which, maybe you expect that a little bit early, and some penalties too as well. A couple penalties that set some drives back and kind of helped a couple teams move down the field a little bit. That put Jamestown, in decent field position to start the game. But it's been kind of even on both sides as far as what's gone right and what's gone wrong, and now it's about being making adjustments. Coaches are going to go in at halftime and talk about, the good things, talk about things that you need to fix, things like that, and see if you can come out and execute your game plan, kind of clean up some of the things that maybe you had issues with, get rid of some of those penalties, and make sure you're not going to turn the ball over,
right.
and see if you could put together some good drives. And it's going to be a battle of who wants it more. Huskies have a little bit of an advantage here with a one-score lead, but the Blue Jays going to come back out here at halftime, be ready to play.
But the Huskies do receive the ball in the
to start
the second half. Yep. All right, some halftime scores here. Again, Wahpeton and Jamestown 6-0 in favor of the Huskies. Taking a look at some other scores here around the eastern part of the state, B-Dub. Grand Forks Central defeated Bismarck St. Mary's 23-12, and that's a final. 9 minutes to go left in the second quarter. Minot North leads Williston 14-0. Kindred and Devils Lake, 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Kindred leads Devils Lake 20-6. And 5 minutes left in just the first period was the last report we got, was Fargo South over Dickinson. Central Cass and Watford City, no score yet. They're still in the first. And starting the second quarter is West Fargo Horace and Red River, and Horace leads Red River at the time. So there's your scores from around the area. And I got a couple more shout-outs here I'd like to get to. B-Dub, you want to do that right now?
Go right ahead.
Okay, thank you. You're the producer guy, so I just don't want to step on your toes. Keep working hard, Huskies. Thanks, Joe, Brian, and Mike. And they're watching on the patio, Kathy and Jean Matichek, the Matichek sisters. How about that?
How about that, huh?
They're always watching Three Borders. Jeannie's watching, and she's watching on Red River Communications. Here, there you go. The Hatting family, they're watching on the way to Iowa. Hopefully Zach's not watching while he's driving.
I hope not.
So anyway, go Huskies, the Hatting
Maybe
family.
Brittany's driving. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? And we said Chris and Christy Marr. Evan and family, they're watching. My grandsons are watching. They're probably in bed by now. Oh, maybe not. I better mention their names. Wyatt, almost bedtime. Pappy says you got to go to bed, buddy.
It's a holiday weekend. Come on, kid.
Cammers, you guys got, well, it is true. Let's see here. Where am I at? Bill and Lisa King, we mentioned that. Joel and Roseanne Lisney, they're tuned in again to Three Borders Sports Network, cheering on the Huskies. Another great year of high school sports on Three Borders Sports Network. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of them out there already between the two, including Breckenridge volleyball and football and all kinds of stuff. The Bartons, there you go. They're traveling on the road. They're watching on their iPad. Jack and Addie in the back seat, keeping an eye on Three Borders. Jack was going to run camera tonight, but they ended up getting
better
called
things
away.
to do.
Yeah, he's going to go bale hay, I guess.
There you go.
So keep him busy. Kyle DeVries missing, but he misses not having his boys playing, but they are watching. So again, Kyle DeVries, our scoreboard sponsor. Thank you very much, Kyle. And Jackson no longer a Husky.
A little different feeling for him.
Jack Barton, yep. There's Isaac Loosemore. Lucy's watching from Sioux Falls. Also just won the state amateur championship 2 weekends ago. So, Lucy, congratulations to you and your amateur baseball team for winning the state championship. And that's all I got for now. So if you want to shoot me a text, too, later in the game here, 701-640-2619. B-Dub, I was told they will add 3 minutes to the clock there. So we got about 4 minutes before we come back for the kickoff. And that's going to end up our OSPTI halftime show, and we'll be right back.
Well, I think maybe we're going to try and get Coach Gilbert's in here.
Oh, okay.
I got Coach McCall on the line there.
All right.
And
all right, we'll go back down to Mike. Mike, you think you can catch Coach Gilby?
I'll try and catch him as he comes out here.
Okay.
I don't have anything confirmed definite, but I heard some scuttlebutt that Cassidy was going to try and warm up here in the second half and see how everything feels.
Okay, Nolan Cassidy did have a left leg injury earlier, and that's good news for the Huskies if he can come back.
But Coach Gilbertson's walking out here. I'll see if I can catch him real quick.
All right.
And get a quick comment.
I'm sure Coach McCall there walking right by you probably has something to say, too.
Oh, I guarantee you he has something to say.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and the other
Coach Gilby, real quick. You guys got on the board in the first half, had another opportunity. Some first games jitters and stuff. What'd you tell the kids at halftime here?
Everybody's tired. Everybody's tired. They're tired. We're tired. We're gassed. We got to be tougher, and we got to play longer and harder than them. That's kind of what I told you at the beginning of the game. I know, and sometimes when our guys are tired and when they're tired, that's when the young kids, that's when their mind starts to go a little bit, and they don't execute. We're not executing offensively. We're playing great defense. We're not executing offensively. I just don't know if we're tough enough right now. We're going to find out in the second half if we can get over that tiredness.
Well, go get them here in the second half, Coach.
All right, Mike, what do you think Coach Gilby can do here if there's some tired? You going to rotate some more players in, or are you just going to make them gut it out? What do you think?
Are you guys still there?
Yep, we're here. Did you hear my question? Did you hear my question, Mike?
I can't hear you guys right now. I lost something, but we'll go back to you guys.
Okay, all right, we'll take it back here. So I'm sure B-Dub there, the Coach Gilby's going to probably just make them work a little bit harder, maybe rotate some more guys in as they go along. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half kickoff right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome to the City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton, your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, it's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. Play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We got Adam Schreiner down on one of the cameras and the also legendary, Chad Affield on the other camera. And we got Mike McCall roaming the sidelines. We got Art Gronko up here in the booth with us. We are all ready to go, man. How about that?
We got everything going well here right now.
We're making it.
We got our own sideline reporter.
Yeah.
Not quite Aaron Andrews, but
no.
I mean,
no, not.
I mean, he does a good job down there.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know if he's listening to that or not.
He won't hear that till later.
No, he's looking up here.
I don't think. Yeah.
Hey, we got to thank Red River Grain City Brew Hall again for stepping up this year. Red River Communications. This broadcast brought to you by Red River Communications. Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Dean, Corner Drug, your prescription specialists. And we're going to get ready here for some Husky football in the second half. And there's a tight 6-0 lead here for the Huskies. Kicking off here for the will be Chase Trout, I believe. Let's see if they got him lined up here. Yep, Chase Trout. And I was going to say we got Braden Steffens.
See if they kick this thing deep or if they squib it.
First kickoff received here by the Huskies in the 2025 season. That's going to sail out, or is it going to stay in? Nope, it went out of bounds just at about the 2 or 3 yard line. And Traden King let that one go. And wisely let it go, so the Huskies will get good field position here to start quarter number 3. So you heard the interview with Coach Gilby, B-Dub, and, everybody's tired.
Yeah,
quite in condition yet, I suppose.
I would say probably not. It's been warm a couple days, and you're just not in the game shape. There's a difference. You can feel like you're conditioning pretty well. You can run through all the drills. You can run the sprints, but once you get in the game, it's a little bit different. And at the beginning of the season, I always tell my players, hey, that very first game, you're going to go out there, and within that first 2 minutes, you're just going to be totally gassed. Because you're so much adrenaline running through your body, and you just kind of go out there like gangbusters, and you've got to kind of get yourself over the hump and then get ready to play and calm yourself down.
Good news for the Huskies, and Coach McCall did say it. Nolan Castee is back out there as Peterson goes around the left edge, and he's tackled for a loss. Well, Castee is back at the center position. At least I thought I saw him out there. Yeah, he's out there. Number 58, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Ryland Doctor, number 58, was in on the tackle. They were in the backfield in a hurry there.
Yep. So Trayton King back in the gun. Peterson to his left. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And the handoff again to Peterson off to the left side. It's met there right at the line of scrimmage, but does go forward for a gain of 2. So the ground game, and again, Castee goes down holding that left leg.
Went right down. Kind of fell on top of him there.
I didn't see it.
Bones is going to go back out there. Peterson lost his footing there right at the line of scrimmage. Had a chance to kind of cut back to the inside and maybe go for a couple more, but lost his footing and not able to keep going.
So they've got an injury on the field. It is Castee again, yep. It is 3rd and a long 8 for the Huskies here after the injury timeout. We're going to take a break here, and we'll let you know how he comes off the field, and we'll be right back after this break.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Well, the news is a little bit worse this time for Nolan Castee. It looks like he's going to have some help to get off the field this time. He kind of walked off under his own power. You can see his left leg there is taped up a little bit just below the knee or right around the knee. And he's hanging his head and not feeling very good.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of fell on top of him there. He's kind of in the back of the pile, and everything got kind of pushed back into him.
Mm-hmm.
And just not sure how he fell down, but that's not always good, when you have an injury and you're trying to kind of favor that side or whatever, and then everybody gets pushed in you, and you just have nothing that you can do.
Bones, Chantel Shute walking over with him, and not too happy. He put his helmet down on the ground rather abruptly. I don't blame him. 3rd and 8, and the Huskies moved over in the wide receiver side over there. One of the 3 moved. I saw movement at the top of my eyes there, Brian. Huskies will get called for illegal procedure.
And it's just at the wrong time. We talked about maybe, going into halftime, find some things that you can clean up. You want to cut down on the penalties. And that's a miscue here in this drive.
So
that's going to put them in 3rd and long here.
Yep. So now instead of 3rd and 9 or a long 8, it's 3rd and 14. Trayton King, everybody's to the left of him. Snap. And it's a screen right across the middle coming back to Braden Steffens, but it was out of his hands just as quickly as it was a pass attempted.
Yeah, it was a little bit behind him, too. If that ball's in front of him, he's able to get to the sideline, get some open area, maybe maybe turn that corner and pick up that first down. The Huskies going to have to punt here.
And that does not look like Michael Peterson in punt formation. Is it?
That is not Michael Peterson.
That is Trayton King, I believe. A snap, and he bobbles it. Does get it off, but it's partially blocked or goes off the side of his foot. Lands at the 43 and rolls to the 40, and it's down there. And
King is down back there, too.
It was kind of an odd, he bobbled the snap, Brian, and then
there was contact there, but was blocked.
And he is still rolling around. Chantel Shute was over here attending to Nolan Castee, and now she gets called out to the field again. And that's not good for the quarterback position for the Huskies. And we'll see what the Huskies do now. Braxton Mickelson comes in, 6'2", 180-pound tight end. He'll come in probably defensively here for the Huskies.
Be interesting to see what they do at the quarterback position then if he can't go.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can keep an eye on the sideline here. Who's going to be taking some snaps, or is that person already out on the field? Trayton kind of hobbling off under his own power, though. Nolan Castee still sitting on the bench. Got his helmet back on, but not moving off the bench. So now we're ready to go again after the injury to Trayton King. Throw to the right to Fry, and he gets shirt tackled there right at the line of scrimmage, and a shirt tackle made nicely, I believe, by Brusher.
Yeah, we hadn't called Fry's name since the first drive of the game.
Yeah. And he had some positive yards for the Blue Jays. Let's see if we can keep an eye on Trayton King over here. He walks over with Chantel over near the water dispenser. There goes Fry again around the right side, makes the corner, gets forward about 4 or 5 yards, gets pushed out of bounds over there by the Huskies.
And that's what we saw at the beginning of the game with Fry.
Yeah.
Able to turn that corner, had a big game on that very first possession.
So 3rd and 6 for the Blue Jays. Got some more text messages I got to read that came in on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Checking in here for Nino takes the snap. Pass comes over here on the near side. Pass completed on the near side to Remick. He gets it forward for a gain of a first down on the slant, Brian.
Yeah, Caden Barth had a chance to really time that thing out. Just cut a little bit too far on the outside.
Yep.
And that ends up being a big game for the Blue Jays.
Again, Trayton King still over here receiving attention from Chantel Shute, the Essentia Health sports trainer for the Huskies. Again, Nino in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Fry, and the pass goes through the hands out on the outside to Verke. On the coverage was Kumo.
Kumo right out there on the coverage. Kumo having a nice little game here.
He is for a sophomore, isn't he? He didn't. I don't remember calling his name much last year, but he's getting some playing time this year. Not a big guy either. 6 foot, 150.
Tough though.
Might see him on the basketball court.
A little bit. You might see him a little bit out there.
So now, what do we got here? It looks like Fry at the quarterback position, does he not? He is. He'll take the direct snap, and he's going to go right up the middle. Breaks a couple 3-arm tackles, and Kumo finally brings him down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, you can see that thing coming from a mile away. He was back there ready to take that thing and take off. They got another Husky down here.
We got another injury timeout, and there goes Chantel again. She's earning her money tonight.
Bones is earning her keep today.
So another injury here with 8:54 to go in the third.
This might be a cramp.
Yep. Oh, what a nice. I tell you what, that sportsmanship when you come over from the other team and Wharton comes over and helps him out there with that cramp. We don't know who that is right now. It might be Brushard. I see a 1 there.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Joe.
We're going to guess. We're going to wait, though. I got a couple shout-outs. You want me to do
Go
that?
ahead and do those.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Smokin' Joe and B-Dog. I'm a little late to tonight's party, but I'm here, and I'm concerned about one official, though, Greg McNair.
Yeah, he's probably concerned about that one official out there.
How about that? Jared Bartles, he's watching from Jamestown. Jared Bartles, thank you very much. Going to school out there. And there the Geffreys are. They got us on the big screen.
Like that, yeah.
Thank you to the Geffreys, and they usually got a watch party going on. Sometimes we get invited. Afterwards.
That's the after party.
But you never go.
I'm busy. I got stuff to do, man.
Also, we got to say hi to Casey Formanak and Country Financial. Casey Formanak watching Three Border Sports Network, cheering on the Huskies. So
One
he
of
was
our
here
platinum sponsors.
He was
Appreciate
here with
that.
Yeah, he was here with the FFA guys earlier and helping them out, sponsoring that too as well.
Thanks for bringing us up a plate there, Casey. We appreciate it.
Art's even laughing on that one. Hey, we got something new this year we got to talk about, buddy. We got the Optimum Rehab Player of the Game.
Yeah, we do.
We got to give away a Player of the Game. We got a special little coin. You put that out on Facebook a couple of days ago for the Cowgirl volleyball squad.
Yeah, Caitlin Kaler was the winner of the first ever Optimum Rehab Player of the Game.
Yeah.
For the Cowgirls volleyball team. So we'll have we'll give that out tonight, and it could go to a Blue Jay, it could go to a Husky. We'll see what happens here.
Might have to go to Chantel Shoot.
Well, you know what? I mean, I hate to say it, but right now she is an MVP, that's for sure.
And it does look like Brushard, and I believe you are correct on your assumption that it was a cramp.
Yeah, he wants to stay in. Like, you got to come out now.
You got to come out. And the Blue Jays up at the line of scrimmage right away here on 1st and goal inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone.
1st and goal for the Blue Jays at the Huskies 9-yard line.
And they'll wait for Brushard to get off. So the first cramp of the year. And here we go. Again, Fry in the backfield takes the direct snap. Brian goes off tackle and in for 6.
Yeah, you could see it coming again. Like I said earlier on the Husky side, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Fry taking it right off the right side this time for the score.
So a 9-yard run by Liam Fry knots the score here at 6 apiece. And we got somebody else down this time.
We got a Blue Jay down over there on the far side.
It's a Blue Jay, and that does not look like a cramp.
And let's take one here, maybe.
Yeah, he might be there for a few minutes, the way it looks. So we'll take a break. It's tied at 6 right now, but the extra point attempt to come. Oh, he is getting up. All right, cue the music. And that was the injured player, was Tucker Allen. I knew his last name was Allen, but couldn't remember his first. So Tucker Allen gets a little assistance off the field. We might see a lot of Mr. Liam Fry a little bit more here.
I think so. I think, we wondered why he wasn't back there.
Correct.
And he got it done there in 2 carries, taking it to the house.
Chase Trout on to kick the extra point, and it's up, and everybody thinks it's good, and referees agree, and it is good. And that will give the Blue Jays the lead, 7-6. Now we'll take a break, B-Dub, and we'll be right back after these messages on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Jamestown 7, Wahpeton 6.
Time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, we do see Trayden King moving around here, so that's good news for Husky fans and their quarterback. Going back to receive the kick will be Caden Barth. And Braden Steffens, they'll go back deep as Trout will just kick the extra point. They're going to line it up and for the kickoff. He kicked it out of bounds at about the 2-yard line in his last kickoff here to lead off quarter number 3, so we'll see what he does this time. He had a pretty good leg on him.
Yeah, he almost kicked that thing all the way down in the end zone.
He's just a sophomore, man.
Yeah. No, the wind's died down, so there's no extra help coming from behind him.
No. To kick it off. And he does. This time it's more, well, it's going to angle again, but it does go through the end zone. And it will be Husky ball, 1st and 10. So that was a non-returnable one there.
Safe to say he's got a leg.
I guess. And a sophomore. He's not very big either. He's, let's see here, what was he? 5'7", 150. So the ball gets marched out to the 20-yard line. The Huskies will take over there.
See if the Huskies can get things going here and answer.
$80 yards to go, and the Huskies trail for the first time in the game here with 8:48 to go. And again, Trayton King is in the backfield for the Huskies, but he's got nobody beside him. Here comes Peterson in motion. Goes through, and here comes Trayton King on the carry. Goes back up the middle, tackled maybe for a 1-yard loss. I think, you know, Brian, and I'm sure Mike's maybe listening here, but I think Trayton King needs to get down a little bit instead of going more straight up.
I would agree. He is kind of straight up and down.
Needs to lower the shoulders a little.
And, you know, after being injured, who's to say if he's at 100% here? So that was his first carry after being down on the field.
Yep. 2nd and 10. Now he'll drop back. Throw it across the middle, and it's caught there in the middle at about the 24-yard line. I can't see who it was. Was it Brushard? Yeah, I think it was.
That's Brushard, yeah. He's slow to get up to again, yeah.
Usually good for a play or two, and that's about it when you get cramps.
And Trey King with a little bit of a bullet there right across the middle.
Yeah, it did. He fired that right across, didn't he? Ball right at the 25-yard line. They need 5 yards, 3rd and 5. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion is Brushard. King rolls to the left, and it's knocked away there on a defensive knockaway by Saylor.
And he had Brushard open in the flat there.
Sure did.
And just not able to maneuver around the defender. That's going to bring up 4th down, and the Huskies 3 and out here.
Fensky comes in as well. I wonder why Michael Peterson isn't punting anymore. Since Trayton King comes in now to punt again.
Lining up in punt formation is Trayton King for the Huskies. Richardman for the Blue Jays, Cale Berkey.
King takes the snap, and that's blocked. And it's going to bounce into the end zone, and it's picked up there by the Blue Jays for a touchdown.
Yeah, special teams coming up big for the Blue Jays. Just all kinds of penetration there. I didn't see who got a hand on it initially.
I did not either.
And the Blue Jays will score on special teams and stretch out their lead.
I believe covering it in the end zone for the Blue Jays was Remick, and that is Jager. So the Blue Jays just blasted through basically on the line of scrimmage. So Trout in the kick. Snap, down, kick is up, and it's a line drive kick. No good. So that will make the score now 13-6. It's still a one-score game for the Huskies here with 7:25 to go in the third on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back after this message on Three Borders Sports Network.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery.
Well, just like that, inside of, 35, 48. If my Minnesota math serves me correctly, that's about 85 seconds worth of football. The Blue Jays have scored twice.
Yeah, and I think, like Coach Gilbertson said at halftime, everybody's tired out there. And on that punt coverage there, it looked like everybody was tired. Blue Jays able to just kind of, get through the line of scrimmage. Had a couple guys back there with a chance at it. And King really had no chance to get that thing off.
Again, Trout lining up here. Steffens at about the 12-yard line, but he's deep, kicking it deeper than that. And that one's going to bound right at the goal line.
That's a weapon right there.
You betcha that is.
That is a
Caden Barth
weapon.
was standing at the 12-yard line. He just watched it go over his head. All right, Traden King comes back out in the quarterback position here for the Huskies, trailing 13-6 now.
Well, now you just got to get things going here on the offensive end. Got to clean up the execution. They had a couple opportunities and just haven't been able to execute. See if they can clean it up here.
Barth splits way out to the left. Steffens right here on the near side. Handoff goes back up the middle to Peterson. He'll carry it across the 20 to about the 24. So some positive yards this time for Michael Peterson.
Yeah, he had some success there in the first half, early in the game, and kind of went away from him. See if they go back to him like the Blue Jays went back to Fry.
So 2nd and 6. Okay, Art, go ahead.
Number 14.
14 recovered it.
Blocked the kick, and Jager Remish recovered it.
So it was Remick that recovered it, and Heminger blocked it for Jamestown, Braden Heminger. So thanks, Art, for doing that. Appreciate it. Braden Heminger with the block. And now it's 3rd down after a short gain. 3rd and 4. 6.5 to go in the 3rd.
You really would like to pick this up here. You don't want to punt right away here again.
Brushert goes in motion, sets up in the slot on the far side. Now in motion goes Kumo.
One-on-one underneath here.
And there is one-on-one coverage on Steffens, but he's going to roll to the right and give it off to Peterson, and he gets tackled maybe for a gain of 1. So the Huskies in 4-down situation here. I'm guessing
being down a score here, 4th and 3.
You don't want to punt this early, do you?
I'd like to try and keep this drive going.
You do.
See if they go long count, try and draw them off sides.
That could be. And I'm sure that's what Coach Nelson and the Jamestown coaches are telling their team. Stay put.
They're in punt formation.
Oh, they are, okay. Maybe still go long count.
I'd go long count, especially after blocking one there. And try and bring the heat again.
King punts that one and lands at about the 48-yard line, picked up in the air there by Brushert.
Yeah, he had no choice there. That ball was coming back towards the Husky way, and need to stop the momentum and down that ball.
So a turnover on downs for the Huskies here. Not doing much in the gain of yards here offensively.
The offense has just kind of gone dry here in the second half. Not able to get any drives going. Been 3 and out here a couple times. Had to turn over on the block kick.
There you go. You see Landon Ralph there, the ball boy. Sure, he'll be back in a couple of weeks.
He's hustling on and off there.
Yeah. Sure, he wishes he was out there.
That's for sure. They could use him.
Yep. And now Nino hands it off to Fry. Fry will go around the right side, and he'll get it up. Gain of about 6.
Huskies kind of blitzing up the middle again there. Fry seeing that, bouncing it to the outside. King in on the tackle.
Here we go. We got somebody from Jamestown tuning in, cheering on the Blue Jays. Thank you very much. The Greebles. Greble.
I'm going to believe you.
I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right.
I think you did.
So thank you for watching. And this time, Nino goes over here into the flat to Verke, and he'll get it up across the 40, but I think he's short of it. Oh, they're going to mark him with the first down.
Oh, my.
Very generous spot.
That is a really generous spot.
And nothing against the Blue Jays, but I didn't think he was that far along.
They had some success earlier in the game with that same screen action.
Yep.
And they pick up the first down on it there.
Brian Geffrey says he's going to see you at the sandbar tomorrow.
I'm not going to be at the lake, though.
Uh-oh.
I got dog duty this weekend.
Hey, there's somebody we know. Emily DeVries.
How about that?
Watching Three Borders Sports Network, cheering on her former alma mater. And there's a officials timeout there.
And they're ready again.
And we're set. Clock restarts. 4:32. I think
she's a new homeowner, too.
I saw that.
Yeah, how about that?
Good for her.
Yeah.
There goes the clock. He now hands it off to a reverse on that one, and a carry there by Saylor. And he'll get forward for a gain of about 4.
Blue Jays starting to open up the playbook a little bit.
They are.
Nice looking reverse.
Hunter Belke comes off for a breather. Again, Nolan Castey still sitting on the bench here down below us, Brian, so we probably won't see him
I would
back.
say he is done for the day here.
Out into the flat, and he overthrows his receiver over on the far side there. I believe it was intended for Eric Van Berkham. Saying some of those names for the first time. I don't think we've said his name before.
Now here we go, 3rd down again. They might go back to the air here or let Fry go to work.
I was going to say put Fry in the quarterback position and or in the wildcat or whatever you want to call it. Steps back, some pressure coming, and there he gets sacked, and it's pressure there from big number 62, Luke Anderson, for the sack.
That is just what the Huskies needed.
It sure was.
Plenty of pressure there. He now stepped up in the pocket, and Anderson came from behind to bring him down. That's the second sack of the game for the Huskies.
Jamestown might punt here, Brian. It looks like they will.
Let's see if they can pin them deep. The Blue Jays defense has held the Huskies the last 2 possessions, so
Thorlickson.
They'll see if they can pin him here. That one bounced
It's
around.
a ground ball, and he's not going to be getting out of that one, and he's trapped and tackled by Isaiah Brushert. Huskies with good field position here now, late in the 3rd.
Well, how about that? The Huskies give up one on a block punt, and now the miscue by the Blue Jays on the punt attempt puts the Huskies in good field position and gives them a little bit of momentum here with 3:07 to go in the 3rd.
How about that? On baseball, you like seeing that that true bounce, but you don't get the true bounce with the football.
And the Blue Jays do play on turf, so, you'd think they'd be used to some of those weird bounces that you get.
So now the Huskies in Blue Jay territory. Let's see what we can do here. Peterson comes to the near side, gets across the line of scrimmage, carries it forward, gain of maybe about 4. It'll be 2nd down. This broadcast brought to you by Red River Communications. Internet with a human touch. You kind of like that, don't you?
I do. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that tagline.
2nd and 6, we'll say, for the Huskies. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. King in the gun, Peterson right beside him. He'll fake the handoff, but King will take it right up straight ahead and tackled for a loss of about 1. His helmet comes off.
His helmet came off there. And that, on the fake between Peterson and King, they got kind of tangled up a little bit. And King had to kind of, reach over and pull that ball away from Peterson.
So I think with the helmet coming off,
he's got to come out of the game.
He has to come off. Now, could Coach Gilbertson take a timeout and then
I think he could if he wanted
could re-enter? Nope. Looks like we're going to send in Kyler Flack. He's got to hurry because
they better hurry. They're
7 seconds.
7 here. Yeah, now there comes a timeout now.
Yep. So I don't know if Trayton King can come back in or not.
He might have
Can he come back in, Art, on that?
He might have to be out one play.
He might have to be out. Well, let's see what he does.
Let's take one here.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back after this message.
Delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
All Seasons Car Wash. Jay Jolson, he just got the parking lot there, the approach and everything there. It's all freshly asphalted.
I was over there washing my car.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there too. Nice place, All Season Car Wash. I want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks. Also, our coaches show. We'll have our first coaches show on September 10th. And Kyler Flack is coming back out to quarterback, so apparently King does need to sit out one play.
I think this ball is going to be given to
what a situation
Michael
you got
Peterson here.
A freshman coming in, and he'll hand it off to Peterson, like you said, Brian. And Peterson knocking helmets, gets forward close to a first down. He might have it, and they do.
Yeah,
he does. What a carry by Peterson on the 3rd and long. And the freshman, Kyler Flack, gets it done.
Come in, you got a job to do. Hey, I got one play. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to get this snap. I'm going to hand it off and let my guy do the work. And Michael Peterson say, hey, let me go at it.
Minute 36 to go here in the 3rd. Now Trayton King back in at quarterback position. He's got 2 to the left. Snap was a little high. He's going to keep it, and he'll throw it out to Steffens on the screen out there on the 40-yard line, but not quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, Huskies trying to get the ball to their playmaker, and Steffens just over the outreach hands there.
Huskies at the Jamestown 36.
So 2nd and 10. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out my headset here.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I got some static in here, so
everybody at home can hear you.
Yeah,
too.
I'm sorry.
Minute 18 to go. The clock is stopped. 7 on the play clock. King takes the snap just in time. Drops back. Looks deep. Down the middle. Intended for Steffens. And a defender all over his back.
Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he was.
No call.
He kind of went for his pocket there, and then there was some early contact, but they let it go.
Steffens had to kind of hold up for it a little bit.
He
Brian.
did. He kind of came back.
Eesh.
And I think that might be why he held on to his flag.
Number 28, Scotty, also there.
So I guess when the ball's in the air, they both have a right to it, but the offensive player should have a little bit more opportunity to catch it.
Yeah, I think that he turned and kind of stopped in front of him, and then there's some momentum there, and they just let him play through it.
Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. We'll take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back with 3rd and 10 for the Huskies.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. We're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us.
Red River Communications has been a great partner with us. Tom's a great guy and done well with us here. We appreciate everything that Tom has done for Three Borders Sports Network. And this broadcast is brought to you by Red River Communications and all of our fine sponsors. Make sure you tell them thanks. 3rd and 10 for the Huskies here. Ball on the 36-yard line. Fakes a handoff, rolls to his left, looks down the flat, and it's knocked away again. That's the second time that's happened, Brian, when he rolls to his left like that.
Man, it's a tough throw for a righty to roll to your left and try and throw back to your right. But if he could gather his feet, he had Bonches wide open at the 20-yard line there on the sideline. He went back inside, but Bonches was uncovered out there right on the sideline.
So 4 down territory for the Huskies here. 4th and 10. See if they can work some magic again. Michael Peterson carried for the first down the last time. This time they're going to try and throw the ball. Again, rolling to his left, throwing and just missing a wide open Braden Steffens. If he'd have hit him on the run there, B-Dub, it would have been interesting to see Braden Steffens turn on the speed.
I think if that ball is thrown where he can catch it in stride, he is able to just kind of go up the sideline, turn the corner, and make his way towards the house.
Oof, duh. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Adam Schreiner on one camera, Chad Affield on the other. We got Mike McCall down on the sidelines. Doing some fine reporting and interviewing down there for us. Is it just me or, well, I'll say it after this play. Nino, and the handoff again goes up the middle. On the carry there.
He cuts back for a small game, an average game.
It was Will Bennett on that carry, I believe.
I couldn't, yeah, it was 21, yep. Bennett. As we're in the last minute of play here of the third quarter. Yeah, I was just going to say, is it just me or the lights shine a little better on this turf?
They do look a little bit better on the turf, that's for sure.
You know, takes the snap, throws to the right, and it's dropped there. And is it a live one? Huskies recover, but I don't think it was a forward pass.
Well, that was Saylor out there, and he was going to make his way up the field before he had the football there.
18 seconds to go in the third here. 3rd and 6. So Huskies defense here has been working, and Coach Gilby said that too earlier in the interview with Mike.
Yeah, you really need to hold them here. You don't want to let them extend this drive. At 3rd and mid here, see if you can hold them.
2 receivers to each side of the field now. Nino in the back. Bennett beside him. You know, good pressure, but it's a wide open on the screen, and that's what happens on a screen. And the pass completed to Bennett. And that's exactly how you set up a screen, Brian.
Yeah, they dialed that one up at the right time. They let the pressure through. They get the wall set up, and they're able to pick up the big gain.
Yeah, Nino thought he had, or I shouldn't say Nino, the Huskies thought they had Nino dead to rights there, if you will, and Nino found the screen, and that's what happens. First down for the Blue Jays here. 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. And guess who's in the backfield beside Mr. Nino?
Mr. Fry.
1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Snap, and it's a low one, and Fry kind of stumbled there. He took a handoff. I don't know if he got it off the ground or if he got the actual handoff, but that's going to end the third quarter. Fry carries it forward for maybe a gain of 1, and we're going to take a break here. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. The Blue Jays 13, Huskies 6 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard.
It's full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
All right, welcome back to Frank Virton Field at the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science. We appreciate the hospitality here. Chris Kelson and everybody there kind of making sure we got internet hookup, so we appreciate that. And there's a blitz by the Huskies, and Nino with the pass out into the flat. It's bobbled and dropped out there on the far side by Remick.
Remick went up to get that ball, just couldn't come down with it. He was open. The ball was just above his head there. Had to go up high to get it, not able to bring it in.
Huskies had a blitz coming right up the middle there. I believe that was Brushard. It was coming up the middle on that one. See what happens here now on 3rd and 9.
You got Fry back there.
Yep. Nino in the quarterback position. Fry to his left. Again, low snap. Pass into the flat, complete. But the Huskies meet him there. The reception made by Remick. What the heck is still pushing the pile? Look at that. No whistle, and everybody just kept on moving.
There's that same little bubble screen, slant, whatever you want to call it, when they come back with the receiver out there, and they're able to pick up big yards, pick up the first down there. They've run that a couple times with great success.
That was the old tush push there.
Right there it was, wasn't it?
On a pass play. Everybody was student body up the middle. So 11:30 to go in the fourth. And again, this time we'll hand off to Fry, and look out, up the middle he goes on the counter, and he's up across the 5, breaking tackles and near the 3-yard line, and he will be 1st and goal for the Blue Jays on that carry by Fry. Gain of about 23 yards.
I tell you what, once he gets going, Joe, he is hard to bring down.
Yep.
He gets a full head of steam, and he's coming off right now. He looks gassed.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the first and goal inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. And Amanda, we're working on a new commercial for Amanda, by the way. Roll to the left. Pass goes out into the flat, intended on the far side there for Saylor, incomplete.
Yeah, Nino running for his life back there.
Yeah,
Anderson was in there.
Huskies need to hold here, Brian. I know we got a kicker that can kick.
Got to give yourself an opportunity here, but you're right, Joe. With the Huskies in there, the Blue Jays in their kicking game, they have an opportunity to tack on a 3 to give himself a little bit of a cushion.
Fry comes back in, Brian, after that 23-yard run. He's got his breather, and he's coming back in. Play clock at 15 right now.
Got one-on-one underneath down here. Motion away from him.
And the handoff goes to Fry up the middle, basically untouched for a touchdown, and it's 19-6.
And Mr. Fry working his way into the end zone again. And now the Blue Jays are making it a little tough on the Huskies with 10:46 to go.
10:46 on the clock. And Mr. Trout will come in to try the extra point, I'm assuming. And we get a timeout. We must have had a timeout. Oh, we got an injury
another
down.
one down.
I didn't see that. It was right behind the score clock camera. I didn't see that. So we got an injury on the field, and again, it looks like a Husky player down there, unfortunately, for the Huskies. They've had a few of them down tonight.
This might be a cramp again.
could be. Oh, yeah. Isaiah Brushard, so.
No, that's Michael Peterson, actually.
Oh, it is Michael Peterson, yeah.
He's got to come out.
Yep.
Yeah, there he goes.
So, yeah, the cramps are showing up. Michael Peterson trots off under his own power. Trout on to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. So Trout's kick is good here, and that now makes the score 20-6. And we'll take a break here, and we'll come back after this message on Three Borders Sports Network. Huskies trail 20-6.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Frank Burton Field here. The Huskies trail the Blue Jays now 20-6. The Wildcats are here in action tomorrow against the Mayville Comets, the JV squad.
Okay, there we go.
So they're here on the turf. They were out practicing today earlier, doing their walkthrough. That kick again goes deep to the other side, and picking it up over there is Barth. That's Caden Barth. He's going to come to the near side. Now he cuts it back up the middle, across the 25, and gets tackled from behind near the 30-yard line, right on the 30-yard line, and what it looks it's going to be marked. So Caden Barth with a nice little return for the Huskies.
A nice little scamper there by Caden. Thought for a second there he might break loose.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he was going to run right up into everybody, but he avoided it as long as he could.
So now you've got to make some progress here. 10:37 to go, and a two-score game. You've got to try and do some damage here on this drive right away.
The aforementioned Caden Barth split out, the only wide out, near to the near side. Handoff goes to Peterson, back up the middle. And it's quite a conglomeration of white uniforms there as Peterson is taken down. But he does gain a few yards for the Huskies.
Almost a scrum there.
Bad. I was going to say a scrum. 2nd and 6 for the Huskies. Down by 2 scores now. Ooh, I just saw, did you see that?
Mm-mm.
And again, Peterson up the middle, maybe a gain of 1. Saw some lightning off to the east. So I think we're okay. As long as nobody else down there saw it. There's another shot. It's quite a ways away. It's not near the field, but it must be a thunderstorm over there. 3rd and 5 for the Huskies now. Big down here. Fake the handoff to Peterson. And rolling right is King. Back across the middle. And intended across the middle for Cooper Kumo. And it's incomplete. And the Huskies almost have to go for it here, B-Dub.
Yeah, I think he wanted in his first option, I think he wanted Steffens out there on the far sideline, but well covered out there and tried to come back underneath.
9:34 to go here in the 4th. Again, Peterson off to the left, 2 receivers to the left. Peterson swings out. He's got 2 guys looking at him. King decides to pull it back down, go back up the middle, and he's tackled for a loss, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's a tough one to take there. Good coverage by the Blue Jays defense, really no options. Had to check down in the flat underneath here and decided to take it himself.
So now the Jamestown Blue Jays with a prime opportunity here to add on to the score with less than 9.5 to go, 20-6 lead on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Nino comes trotting in from the sideline with the play. Gets everybody in action. Gets everybody set. One to the left, one to the right. Couple tight ends. I would say we're going to see a run here, but it's not by Mr. Fry.
It's Bennett back there with him, and that's where he takes it off the left side.
And Bennett's got speed. He gets around the corner, and he's tackled inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line, and a nice carry there of about 17 yards.
Yeah, Blue Jays got a little bit of thunder and lightning with Fry and Bennett there.
Yeah, I was just thinking that when he took off there, it's like, holy cow, we got a difference in speed there, don't we? Not that Mr. Fry can't move. Clock continues to run here.
Bennett will stay in there.
Inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. She's got offices in, she can serve Breckenridge, Wahpeton, and Wheaton areas, I should say. Oh, and there's a little counter handoff there, and it's handed off. And a carry there for a loss by Saylor, and a nice shirt tackle there. I think it was Brushard, was it not?
Yeah, the Blue Jays are fortunate there. The ball was never really
bobbled,
in Saylor's belly, and it kind of bounced around a little bit, and he's able to corral it in before he got going.
Ball now at the 25-yard line. 18 seconds on the play clock. The Blue Jays in no hurry, of course.
Yeah, in no hurry. They'll use as much as they can.
Everybody gets the play call from the sideline. And again, Nino comes back in behind center. Bennett to his right. He'll drop back looking to pass. In the flat. Pass, and Caden Barth on the defensive side of the ball, and incomplete pass over to Saylor.
Yeah, good coverage out there by Barth. Just over the outstretched hands of Saylor. And activity starting to pick up out there a little bit in the distance.
Weather activity, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually to the northeast of the stadium here. Again, hopefully it's moving away. There's a good shot over there. 8:04. Again, bunch of tight ends in here. Brushard coming up on the blitz, and the pass is intended down the middle, incomplete. And it'll be fourth down from the 25-yard line.
We're going to have a Blue Jay down here.
Yeah. Let's see what they do. Yep, another cramp. Want to take a break, B-Dub?
Yeah, we can take a quick one here.
All right, let's take a quick break here, a 30-second, maybe a minute. We'll see how long it takes, and we'll be right back after this message on Three Borders.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Well, I'm not sure who that is yet. Is it 40 or 10? I can't tell. I don't know. Can't really tell you. It looks like it's 40 hobbling off, but I don't.
I would agree with you. I don't know if there's a.
But I don't see a 40
on
the roster. Is there?
No.
So if it was 10, it was Easton Lanscoot, but we haven't called his name all night. And I lost him over there in the pile. So I apologize, Jamestown fans. I did not see the number clearly. All right, everybody spread out here, 3 to the left, and it's going to be a drop back by Nino and see if the Huskies can do it, and they do, and there's a flag right in the middle of it all. See what?
I think it might be a face mask. I'll hold.
Holding against the offense. So does Coach Gilbertson take the chance and push him back or decline it? And it looks like it's going to be declined.
Yeah, you're taking the football here.
Yeah. Don't want to take any time off, and you don't want to give them the opportunity to make that first down again.
Well, 7:52. We've seen crazier things, that's for sure.
Well, we have. Like what, 6 overtimes once?
Yeah, 6 overtimes. We were here for that. We were here a long time for that.
Yes, we were. Don't forget, folks, we got the Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. And it could be awarded to either team, by the way. Either player, or a player on either team, I should say. Pass down the sideline intended for Bonches. Does he make the, almost caught it off his shoulder, and there they're going to throw the flag.
Yeah, flag came in late there. That would have been a heck of a catch.
It would have been.
By Aiden there. He almost came down with that thing.
That would have been a certain nominee for the Comdale Innovation Play of the Week had he made that catch, because it was on his shoulder pad, and he almost one-armed it.
Yeah, it bounced right down on him. He kind of came down sideways.
So it'll be pass interference call on the defense, and it's an automatic first down for the, I shouldn't say automatic, it's a first down for the Huskies after the yardage mark.
After the mark off.
In the NFL, it's automatic. First and 10 for the Huskies now, ball at the 37. Snap to Peterson, up the middle. He cuts to the right, and he's going to break it for 10 plus, and he goes about 15 yards on the carry. Nice carry for Michael Peterson since his very first carry of the game, Brian.
Yeah, just kind of been waiting for another one of those, able to break through that line of scrimmage and take that for a big gain. That's just what the Huskies needed here. Still got 7:38 to go. If you can march your way down the field, get a score, you can make this thing interesting.
In Blue Jay territory. First and 10 for the Huskies. Michael Peterson and the Huskies needed that good run. King in the backfield. And he'll hand it off to Peterson, say, get some more. And he does, about 8 yards worth. Right up the middle.
The Huskies doing a good job of blocking up front.
5'9", 180, Michael Peterson. I would have not guessed he's 180 pounds, but that's what the roster says, so that's what we'll go with. He didn't look that big playing baseball this summer.
Put those pads on.
Yeah.
A little intimidating.
Snap, and again, nope, this time King keeps it. He's going to roll to the right and find some clear alleyway, and he gets up to the 35 of the Blue Jays. First and 10.
Yeah, that's a good play call there. You've gone up the middle to Peterson a couple times. Little play action, roll outside, pick up the first down. Well executed there.
The clock stops with 6:42 to move the chains. $20 seconds on the play clock.
You keep going with what's working here on the ground, or do you try and take a shot?
Oh. I know what I'd like to do, but there's King going to the right again, coming back to the left on the cutback, and they try to go for the ball there a little bit the way it looked. A couple of high tackles tried to make there by the Blue Jays. They know that King dropped it once. King hobbling.
Now, I'm going to say this, and you're going to just...
Fight Club.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that Drayton King, he runs so upright. He just reminds me of Big Ben.
Yep.
The way that he runs.
Big Ben.
How about that?
Big Ben who?
Roethlisberger.
I know. It's giving you grief.
I'm a Steeler fan, so
I know you.
I mean, it is what it is.
I think our fans know that too, sadly. King going to look to the down the middle, pass intended, wide open by Cooper Como. A 26-yard touchdown pass. That's what you've been looking for, B-Dub.
Well, there it is. You had been, successful on the ground, and then do you just try and take a shot, see if you can get something?
Yep.
And they finally get the execution, and Cuomo wide open in the end zone to take it in for the score. And now the Huskies with 5:58 can make this thing interesting.
Yes, they can. See if they go for 2 here or if they're going to try and kick. They trail by 8. It's a one-score game. Nice pass, 26-yard touchdown pass from Trayton King. Cooper Kumo wide open right down the middle on the post pattern. Now Huskies going to go for 2, B-Dub. King in the backfield, drops back, looks to the left. Pass way into the corner intended for Steffens and couldn't come down with it. And broken up there, nice defensive play down there by the Blue Jays.
By Kleinzen coming over to knock that thing away. Braden Steffens went up top to kind of bring that down, see if he can come down with the rebound.
I think he had it for a second.
I think he did, and Kleinzen doing a good job of knocking that thing away at the last second.
All right, that's going to make the score 20-12 here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're going to take a break here, and we'll come back for the kickoff. The Huskies trail by 8 with less than 6 to go.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPT.
Yep. Tori Hockard thought that was Remick that got injured for Blue Jays back there. She thought it was 11. She thought so. Thanks, Tori. All right, the Huskies score here and make the score 20-12.
We got to pay her now too.
Well, she's just another spotter. She's just helping out Art.
Well, we're not paying Art.
She knows Art.
I know, but
we're not paying Art.
We're not paying Art.
Oh, okay.
And we're not paying Tori.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate it though, Tori.
Yeah, thanks.
We do.
Thanks, Tori. 5:58. Let's see what the Huskies do here on this kickoff. Brian, what are you going to do here, Coach? You going to kick it deep?
Well, let's see.
We need one more player first.
Yeah, you need one more extra player here.
You need one more. So trotting onto the field is Mickelson.
I mean, you don't want to give him great field position here. So 5:58 to go.
Michael Peterson just kind of pooches it to about the 25-yard line, picked up there, and a nice little juke move, and heading down the sideline and gets pushed out at about the 45-yard line. And that's probably not what the Huskies wanted that one to turn out.
No, I think they kicked it exactly where they wanted to. They just didn't get the coverage on the outside. And the Blue Jays take advantage. They'll get good field position here with 5:52.
Yeah, the Huskies looked like they had it covered, but a nice little move back there on the return.
Huskies defense going to have to stand tall here.
Ball at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. 1 timeout left for the Huskies. 3 timeouts left for the Jays. Up the middle is Mr. Fry, and he's going to carry it forward, and he pushes his way forward for a gain of about 14 for a first down, does Liam Fry.
Yeah, it's tough when Fry doesn't get touched until he's 10 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if you're the Blue Jays, just keep giving it to him.
Yeah. I think that's about what we're going to see here. And you keep it on the ground and you keep the clock moving if you're the Jamestown Blue Jays. And he's standing in the backfield, and Mr. Nenow comes in there. Takes the snap off to Liam Fry, and he goes off the left side, another 10-plus yard carry. And he's still driving down inside the 20, so he's got a carry of about 25 yards there again.
I mean, we're not keeping track of yardage here.
No,
we don't keep stats, but he is starting to really rack up the yards,
sure
Joe.
Is. Yeah, he sure is. I want to thank First Community Credit Union also, Brian. They're our post-game show sponsors, so we'll be back with the post-game show, and also Optimum Rehab, Dr. Tony. We'll have the player of the game. And also we want to thank Condale Innovation for play of the game, or play of the week we got. And that'll be on our first coach's show. Studio 22 Designs, Tyler Farm Supply, Yield Advantage, and we got a timeout, flags fly, and the clock was at 0. Did we get a timeout before? Yep. So the flags will be put back, and we got a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. We'll be right back after this break on Three Borders Sports Network.
For outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe.
along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an
Corner Drug, your prescription specialists. 1st and 10 here for the Blue Jays. Ball inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. And the handoff goes to Liam Fry, and he'll carry it forward. Positive gain of about 6 or 7 yards, maybe 7. 20-12 is the score as the clock continues to go. Just over 4.5 minutes here at Frank Burton Field. So thanks, Tori Hawkert. Appreciate that. Let's see, what else have I got? Anything? Oh. Good to go. 4:20 to go. Huskies need a big stop defensively or a takeaway. And, of course, the Blue Jays taking that play clock all the way down inside 5 seconds. This time, Mr. Fry is met in the backfield. Maybe a gain of a little bit, not much, though. And it's going to be 3rd down. And now it would be interesting to see what Jamestown does if they try to kick a field goal or try to go for it on 4 downs.
I think you would kick the field goal, Joe.
I'm anxious to see that because you don't see that very often in high school football.
Depending on what kind of yardage is left.
Yeah.
Okay. If you got 4th and short, I think you give it to Fry again. But if you end up losing yardage here, kind of stay where you are, you have to make a decision.
Yep.
Maybe they say, hey, let's put it in the middle of the field and leave it there so we can spot it there and give our kicker a straight-on kick.
Liam Fry. Oh, and the Huskies looking.
And now you're going to give up the 1st down.
Just what the Blue Jays wanted.
Yeah.
3 Husky linebackers come charging up to the line. It was a full-out, all-out blitz, Brian. And it did not pay off for the Huskies.
They were coming, that's for sure.
Ugh.
And that'll make it 1st and goal.
Sorry, Jamestown folks, I'm a homer. So now it is 1st and goal for the Blue Jays, as Noel just said. Again, Nenow letting the clock go down. He's got his hands on his hips. No intentions of snapping the ball before the 5-second mark. He does. And hands it off to Liam Fry, and he's met there by a bunch of Huskies. But look at Fry go, and now you got student body pushing. And now the whistle goes. When you start doing that, you worry about injuries.
Yeah, you do.
I don't care what side of the ball you're on.
Yep, you get stood up there, and you just kind of get bent the wrong way.
You get rolled up on, yeah.
Yep.
Elijah Roberson checks in for the Huskies. Coming out is Fensky. And the clock, unfortunately for the Huskies, is not on their side.
Not
Second
in their
goal.
favor, that's for sure.
Again, inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. 2:24 and counting. And here comes Liam Fry again up the middle, but he's met, and there's a flag coming in, so that will probably mean holding there. It was kind of right in the middle of that whole mess. And it is a hold call, as Jeff Bugstead points it against the Blue Jays.
Well, if you're the Blue Jays, you either need to run this whole thing out. You certainly need to put some points on the board. You don't want to leave the Huskies any time to try and go down and get a score.
Yeah, because it's just a one-score game, obviously.
So you certainly don't want to go backwards here.
I'm glad we don't have the lights on in the press box here. Look up at the lights there. Look at all the bugs.
Yeah,
out
it's,
there. I mean,
it's going pretty good out there.
Don't see any bats yet. But.
No, not yet.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 14. And the clock starts. So we're going to probably wait a few seconds here because the Blue Jays will wind her down. They got 18 seconds to go on the play clock. And we are at 2 minutes remaining. Nino motioning to that receiver.
They'll run it all the way down.
Yep. Inside 5-4, and he hands it off this time to Bennett. Again, a little different type of runner between Bennett and Fry.
Yeah, Fry's got some jukes, but Bennett's just a little scat back. A little jump cut here.
3rd and goal from the 7. And again, Huskies with just one timeout remaining. I don't know if I said that earlier, but just one timeout. So it's hard to call a timeout. You might have to after this play, though, just to try and preserve some time. And rolling to the near side is Nino, and he's going to get met by a bunch of Huskies at the 6. He stays in bounds. And there is the timeout with 1:02 remaining.
Yeah, that's the last timeout for the Huskies.
All right, now you're 4th and goal. Are we going to see a field goal? Think we'll see a field goal, Art? Are we going to see a field goal? Think so?
Or are you going to try and
milk the clock some more?
A little bit. I mean, you're not going to leave much. You don't have a timeout left. Wap called timeout. Yeah.
Should be. Yep. Hasn't come off the scoreboard yet, but. Oh, to the Blue Jays? Yeah, it just came off the scoreboard. So.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew. Down on 2nd Avenue North in downtown Wahpeton. Right across from the post office. Can't miss it. Don't forget to stay tuned for our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Mike will have an interview down on the field with Coach Gilbertson after the game. And we'll also...
He's going to present our player of the game as well.
Player of the game. We've got to come up with that here pretty soon, too, don't we? 1:02 to go. And he is going to kick. How about that? Don't get to see that too often in high school. Not at this level, anyway. So it's a big kick for both teams. Trout kicks up, and it looks good from here. It is. Wow. How much is that worth in your arsenal?
He's a weapon, that's for sure.
As a sophomore.
Huskies were almost there, just a little bit late.
Yep.
Had a chance to get a hand on it.
Yep.
But came up short, and that'll be the icing on the cake here for the Blue Jays, I think.
I'm afraid so it is for the Huskies. That will probably be the icing on the cake. Well, we got big Labor Day weekends, boys.
We're going to hang out in town here.
Are you? Yeah, you're not going to meet the Geffreys at the bar?
No, I'm done.
What the heck?
Sandbar. I'm dog sitting for my son.
Oh, well, you got 3 of your own besides.
Well, I know, right?
Yeah. All right, Labor Day on Monday, so we want everybody to have a safe Labor Day in case I forget that. And then we'll be back on Tuesday the 2nd. We got some more Breckenridge volleyball, cowgirl volleyball on Tuesday against Perennial Power Henning.
That should be a good one.
That'll be another
They've
day.
had some good battles over the years, especially the last couple of years here. Those 2 teams have been really good.
Yep. So we'll have that on Tuesday. Then on Thursday, we're back in Breckenridge they take on the Holly Nuggets. And then, Friday. What did I say? Oh, Thursday. And then on Friday, we got Breck football. So we're over in Breck all week next week. How about that?
That's a
Breck volleyball.
That's
Breck
a full
volleyball.
week, dude.
Yeah, we're there. Well, we're busy. And Trout's going to kick off here to the Huskies, trailing by 11. And it goes way deep. And this time, way back there was Barth. He got it at the goal line, and he's going to get chased down at the 10. Might have been better off letting that one go. But Caden Barth tried to make something happen.
Yeah,
that's what
like
you got to do.
Leave as much on as you can.
Yep.
Try and get a return. If you can't, then you got to get down quick. And still a 2-score game.
Caden Barth getting a lot of playing time here for the Huskies. His helmet came off, so he's got to come off. .51 seconds to go. See what the Huskies can do here in the last 51 seconds with no timeouts. And Jordan Ralph on the field bringing out the ball.
Jordan Ralph?
What did I say?
Landon
Ralph.
You said Jordan Ralph.
No, I didn't.
I had to look twice down there. I'm like,
didn't.
wait a minute.
No, I didn't.
Well, like, when did Jordan get
Come
here?
on
He's
now.
not here.
Jordan's on the sideline.
So
he is right down there.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
he's not wearing number
Landon.
70 and walking out on the field.
That was Landon. I said Landon. I know I didn't.
You're going to have to go back and watch that.
No, I know. I don't have to go back and watch that. All right, what are we taking our time for here? I don't even understand why Landon was out there for that one, but here we go. 51 seconds to go. Trayton King takes the snap. The clock starts. Out into the flat on the near side. Pass a little bit high, intended on the near side for Kumo. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that ball was almost picked off. Saylor was there. And then I couldn't see where that was coming from behind there.
Chris and Christy Marr say it's okay. I can make a mistake once in a while.
Every once in a while. You don't make many.
Let the fans
You don't
decide.
make many.
Yeah, I bet I do.
So,
I bet I do. So thanks, Chris and Christy. Appreciate that. Yeah, just don't even look at me.
oh, man.
King drops back, and he's going to come and roll to the near side into the flat, and there's a catch made by Steffens, and he gets across the 25, goes out of bounds at about the 28. So first down for the Huskies here with 37 seconds to go.
Yeah, we hadn't called Braden's name in a long time.
Yeah, they shut him down there for a while. He got popular in the first half, but kind of fell off here in the second half. I think that was his first reception in the second half, I think. Art nods his head. He thinks so, too.
That is correct, sir.
Peterson standing right beside Trayton King. This time King will roll to the right. Little pressure coming. Pass caught, but it's knocked out of his hands. I think they'll call that incomplete.
Yeah, I think that was Kumar over there on the far side.
There
Contact
was a heck of
right right as the ball came in.
I didn't catch the player's number that hit him, but it was a solid hit. It could have been number 3, Mason Gibson, I think. He was getting some high fives there when he was done, but when the play was over, I should say. So that makes it now, is it 3rd and 10 or 2nd and 10?
It is 2nd and 10.
King all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap. Throws it across, and it's a little bit high, but it's caught and pulled down there. Was it to Steffens? Nope, it was Peterson.
Michael Peterson there.
I'll tell you what. The pants were white, and now they're almost black because of the rubber, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right.
King takes the snap, drops back, looks down the near side, intended again for Kumo, and he makes the catch near the 50. And they'll stop the clock and move the chains with just 5 seconds to go. So if the Huskies hurry, they might get one more playoff.
That's a good catch in the crowd there for Kumo.
It was.
I'm impressed with Kumo. He's had a nice night, yeah.
A sophomore at that. 3-2, and they get it off just in time. King drops back, and he rolls to the left, and he's going to get caught there and tackled. And that will end the game on that play. And that will be the final score, 23-12. And we'll take a break, and we'll come back with our first Community Credit Union postgame show. Thank you, Art. And we'll be back with that, and we'll present our player of the game, Optimum Rehab. We'll be back.
Safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their /1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
That means all the money that we make
cha-ching.
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors.
Cool. All right, Mike, we've got our player of the game, our Optimum Rehab player of the game down there with Mike McCall. And, Mike, you want to take it away there?
I can't hear you guys if you're up there.
All right, go ahead, Mike. You're on. You're on, Mike. Can you hear me? There he goes. Oh, almost heard him. Check, Mike. There you go. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, Liam.
Yep.
Good first game for you guys. What did you guys find at halftime? What did you talk about that got you guys going in the second half?
Well, we let up one right away, but we knew we were better than that, and that's what it was going into there. We knew we could do it, and we did it.
So second half, you guys, you got a little bit of going. Early on, they were kind of shutting you down a little bit, and you were able to get going in the second half. And how did you guys get that going?
Honestly, it all started with the O-line for me. They were making the best holes, and, man, I just did my job. They did their job. It worked out from there. The best O-line I could ever wish for.
Okay, just want to let you know you are the Optimum Rehab player of the game.
Thank you so much.
We're presenting you with that, so you can look up there and wave to the camera. Tell everybody at home, thank you. But great game, good first win for you guys, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
All right, Mike.
Back to you guys.
All right, Mike. You cannot hear us. You can't hear us.
Yeah,
All right, Mike. We'll get that technical glitch figured out another day. And thanks again, Mike, for your efforts down there. You hear us now? Nope.
No, he's gone.
He's gone. All right. Back for the post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms and their products at First Community Credit Union. And our Optimum Rehab player of the game there went to Liam Fry. Well-deserved, I think.
He had a nice night. He was a load in there. Once he got going, he got a good head of steam. And then, in the second half, he's 10 yards past the line of scrimmage before anybody lays a hand on him. So well deserved.
Yep.
And really kind of carried the load and got things going for Jamestown. Had a couple carries from the quarterback position, a little wildcat action, and just kind of moved him around all over the place. And also you can't forget he played on the defensive side of the ball too. So he had a good day for the Blue Jays. They come away with their first win of the season. Huskies will have some things that they need to kind of just go back to the drawing board on, regroup a little bit, and work out some of the kinks. Not a bad performance, but just some of those miscues and and uncertainties of a first game kind of came out for the Huskies, and we'll see if they can go back to work and see if they can regroup.
Yeah, they're and I'm not trying to make excuses, but the Huskies were missing Landon Ralph, one of their senior offensive linemen and defensive guys as well. And, Jack Gilbertson out with an injury, and there was more injuries tonight that didn't help either. And so the Huskies got thin. They did have the lead at the end of the first half, 6-0. And then they came back in the second half, and like Liam Fry said, his offensive line went to work.
Yeah, there was a lot of good things in the game for the Huskies, but I think if you talk to Coach Gilbertson, he's gonna say it's gonna be about sustaining. You've got to be able to sustain that that intensity and that tempo and that high level of play for the entire game.
Yep.
You can't just play half of football or a quarter of football. You've got to play 4 quarters. And I think as the season goes on, you'll see that change for the Huskies.
Yeah, it was interesting to see Trayton King in at quarterback for the Huskies. And again, we'll see what we see in the next few weeks, how the Huskies develop offensively. Who was it? Coach Goulon told us last year, their first game, they said, you know what, we didn't play so good, but look at what they turned into.
Yeah, look at what they turned into. They end up in the playoffs, and it's just a matter of, it's a progression, right? It's a journey, and you can't just go, oh, we lost our first game, now we're done. And no, there's a lot of work left to be done. You can put yourself in a good position to be in the playoffs, and that's what it's about. It's about playing good football later in the season. The Huskies did a good job of that last year, and they'll try and do that again this year as well.
All right, B-Dub, that's going to wrap it up.
Well, let's take a break here.
Okay.
And we'll see if Coach McCall can grab Coach Gilby down there. So we'll take a break, come back if he has them.
Okay.
Good. If not, we'll
stay with us, folks.
Finish things up. So
stay with us. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
All right, we're back here, and it looks like Mike McCall has found Coach Gilbertson. Mike, I don't know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, that's great. All right, if you want to just take it away here on the First Community Credit Union postgame show with head coach Wade Gilbertson.
Coach Gilbertson, you said at halftime that we were gassed and had a lot of work ahead of us. We gave up a couple scores there in the second half. We did battle back, but what's your assessment overall in the first game of the season?
The coach congratulated us for being such a tough team and having so many guys out because of injury and then taking them to the edge. And, yeah, that kind of is a nice compliment, but that's not what we're here for. We're not here to say, hey, we had a nice game. I could care less. I honestly believe that we got beat in every facet of the game. We got beat in special teams. We got beat on offense. We got beat on defense. I thought that once we got tired and we started having the injuries stack up, it kind of messed with our psyche a little bit. We had to respond, and I don't think we responded quickly enough. Now, we did see some good things out there tonight, some really good things. Do we have work to do? Heck yes, we have work to do. But I say good to that. That's good because there's not a football team in the state does not have work to do. Okay, I told the guys, look at where we were at last year. I know that this is a different team, but there's a lot of guys that came back from that team, and we responded after we got beat in the first game of the year. Hell, we got beat in the first two games of the year. So I think we got beat in every facet of the game tonight, but I say good. That means we've got things to work on, and now we know where we're at as a team, and we're going to try to find our identity and get it back on track next week.
Absolutely. You always make that biggest gains from week 1 to week 2, and if you end a game and you don't think you can get any better, that's when you worry about it. And but I did think I personally thought the kids were resilient coming back there at the end, giving themselves an opportunity. But like you said, there's a lot of things to work on, and you just got to get better this week.
Yeah, our kids took it to the edge tonight. They did. It wasn't about effort. There's guys out there that gave us everything that they absolutely had, and that's what I want to rest our program on. I mean, our program's principles, and that's what it's about. Win or lose, we're going to have guys that I think that are going to take it to the edge for each other.
Mike, before you let him go, I want to ask him. I want to ask him a quick question here.
Okay, what's up?
I just want to ask him about number one, his passing game. I thought Trayton King did well with the passing game on a couple of occasions, and also with Michael Peterson running the ball, had some great opportunities. Get his feelings on those.
They're wanting your opinions on Trey King. They thought he had some good passes in the passing game and a couple good reads running the ball, and Michael Smith's running the ball hard.
Michael ran really hard tonight. He was a beast in that second half. We decided that we were going to try to start giving it to him, and we got a little bit of a push there, but it seemed like on every single play there was a missed assignment on every single play. And if we had 6 linemen or 5 linemen, it felt like we had one guy that wasn't doing the exact job that they should be doing. I thought Trey King, for never having played quarterback, stepping in an emergency role, yeah, I thought he played pretty good. I really do. For somebody, again, that's never played the position, we've coached him up for about 3.5 weeks now. I thought he responded very well. And he's not the kind of kid that's too high. He's also not the kind of kid that's too low, so he's got a good temperament for quarterback. And, I thought he did good. He was very serviceable tonight.
All right.
So I thought it was a good effort. Good luck to you guys next week, and we look forward to seeing the game next week.
You bet. Thank you guys for covering us. Appreciate it, man.
So
right. Thanks, Wade.
up there, Joe, don't feel bad because I called Michael Peterson Michael Smith. So
I didn't want to say anything.
If anybody caught that, but so Joe, don't feel bad
All right.
for calling Landon Jordan.
Yeah, that's right. See, I can make a mistake.
All right.
It only happens to the true great ones.
There you go. Amen.
Here we
All
go.
right, Mike McCall, Coach Gilby, thank you guys.
Thanks, Mike.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Mike. All right, Mike McCall down there on the sideline doing a great job for us tonight. And Mike's going to try to help us out in most of our football games. We're going to have him down there doing some work.
We're gonna make him earn his keep. That's for sure.
Yep, we sure are.
That's for sure.
He didn't get that shirt for nothing.
Yeah, you got that right.
All right, that should wrap it up for us here tonight. I think Coach Gilby said it all.
Yeah, I think so. I think
All
we can call her good, and we got one under the belt, and we'll see how things progress. Certainly some things to work on. There are a lot of good things that happen on the field tonight, and we'll see if the Huskies can kind of work on those small things and see if they can play a complete football game down the road.
I'm going to do some landscaping this weekend if you want to come by and help me.
No.
Come on.
No, I'll let you go.
All right. A final score here at Frank Burton Field at the campus of the North Dakota State College of Science. 23-12. The Huskies fall to the Jamestown Blue Jays. For everybody on the team, including Mike McCall down on the sideline, Adam Schreiner on a camera, Chad Affield on the camera, Brian Watson, my producer and color analyst here, doing a great job tonight. I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you Tuesday from Breckenridge. We're in Breckenridge all week next week. Good night, everybody.